Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal.
I was backstage. You know what? Because I was trying to put these in, and then I was like, it's not gonna work, because it connected to my phone first. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Sip and Key with Busy and Joleen. Put your blowjos into the chat. Set a goal. You better set it. Yeah. Yes. I said I was trying to put these in so you don't yell at me. And I was like, it's just not gonna work. It went to my phone, then I couldn't connect it to my I'm messing up things. How you doing, Joleen? I miss you.
I miss you too. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Do you have a photo of Thanksgiving dinner that we can I don't think I want to do that. Never mind. Yeah, let's not do it.
We got too much interesting, crazy stuff to talk about, sir.
Yes. Do you want to do our thing?
Sure. Our sip and key. Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting some of my little avatars.
Yeah, we had a long conversation backstage about all of this mess that was going on. Then we realized we didn't talk to y'all yet. So
we always do that.
So then we had to come out and talk to you all. Welcome to everyone who is in the building. We really seriously appreciate you. Let us shout out the people who given us put their blowjos in the chat. Only the people who put the blowjos in the chat, because you got to pay attention. You know what they say? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Pizza Hut. Hey, Haru. Hey, Kerber. Where the blow? Let me look at the blow, Jones. We missed y'all. What's up, Christine? What's up, Becktown? What's up, hot sauce for my burrito? Got some hot sauce for my burrito, baby. You know that song?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Never heard of it. Well, beautiful singing. Amen. All right, you guys, welcome to the weird and wonderful world of some of the most notorious pop culture feuds, reality TV shows, drama, and content creators, or CCs as they call themselves. Sip and Key is an original parody, comedy, commentary series featuring some of the craziest internet controversies, reality shows, celebrities, bloggers, and infamous internet stars. Okay. Busy and Joleen candidly recap, roast, and hilariously parody all the madness. So sit back, relax, and sip on a crispy Bubly, Waterloo, or
Mm-hmm. It was the shade for me. It was the slight shade for me. You know what? Your background is giving.
Really?
Yes. What changes have you made?
My ring light is dim because I feel really sleepy and I have big bags under my eyes.
It's 10:30 here on the East Coast. What time is it there?
7:30.
Oh, thanks. Someone's tired, but
well, I just didn't get much sleep because I was up watching this craziness. Me and Busy were texting with each other.
Wasn't that crazy? I've missed you so much. Okay, just really quickly, how was your Thanksgiving? What did you do?
It was good. We had the first Thanksgiving in our new house. My husband cooked a meal like there was going to be 20 of us, and I
Yes.
FaceTimed my family, and I showed them, and my brother goes, "How many people are you having over?" And I said, "Just us."
So did they eat it
But
through the phone?
yes, I ate it
Yeah,
for
it's
them
the
through
it's
the
the new
phone.
iPhone update. You can actually send it through the phone.
And then we had our two friends over, Vanessa and Joaquin, and we had dessert and just sat around and talked. And they got to hang out with. Now we have two dogs. You realize now I have two dogs. I rescued
Yes.
another dog. Okay, so I have Teddy and Buffy, the anxiety
Yes.
slayer, and Tilly. So we just hung out with our pups. We watched
You wanna be
movies.
me so bad. You wanna be me
I
so
mean,
bad.
kind of. I copied you.
You wanna be so bad, but I'll leave it
However,
alone.
your dogs, you got them, remember, from the breeder, and we had that shower for you.
Do not put that out
You got
there. Do not put that out there. None of my dogs are from one is.
yeah,
It's
and we had a shower for him, and I never gave him a gift, and I
that's
don't plan
true.
to.
That part is true. That
How
sounds
was your
fun.
Thanksgiving?
It's fun. So my mom's still here. But it was fun. We hosted everyone. We had about 60 something people
I saw the
here.
pictures on Instagram. I was
Yeah.
like, that
It
is so
was
many people busy. I don't even
so
know
but
that
but
many people.
it's what I want to do. It's what I want to do. So we
Oh,
cooked so much food. We had so much fun. We had three different sections. So we had the kids section, we had the the men and women football section, and then we
yes.
had the holiday movie section. So we were upstairs watching all of our favorite Thanksgiving holiday films while the people were yelling downstairs watching the big screen. And in the back, they had the video games, and all the kids were doing their own thing. And
That's so
then the weed
fun.
smokers were outside. So it was
Hmm.
just everybody was
Well, you have a
everywhere.
big deck.
Yes.
um, not like
So it was so much fun. And then the next day we did Black Friday shopping, but then also they have this thing which I think they should probably do it more in your area. You know where those ugly trees, well, you don't live there anymore, but remember where those ugly trees were? They
I
what we
still
have
live
here,
in
you like those trees.
I do. They're
Um
Joshua trees. I love them.
I hate them, but they have in the national parks here, or the county parks here, they do like Christmas forest, so you can drive through. So they
Oh, I
cut it
love
off,
that.
and then they have just all of these lights set up, and then you just put on your Christmas music and you drive through for about a good 15-20 minutes. And so everybody came to our house. We had hot cocoa for everyone, for all of the
Oh my
kids,
god.
and then Tavon made it from scratch. So we had all of that, and all of the kids and all the families came in, and we just did like a trail of cars through the Christmas forest. It was
Cute.
so amazing. It was so amazing. And now our
Can you
house,
walk through it?
no, you can only drive through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. So there is one that you can walk through, and we're gonna meet and Tay the Bear gonna do that one separately. But since I have family out of town, it's a lot of people in his family. There are a lot more elderly individuals. It's easier to just
Are you
everybody
age
picks their
shaming? You're
Christmas.
age
I'm
shaming.
age Jewish.
Definitely. You're age Jewish.
But you pick your Christmas albums. My go-to is always My Kind of Christmas with Christina Aguilera,
Mm, obviously.
um and the Braxton's Family Christmas, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's amazing. And then you just drive through. And I had my nephew who came from New York, and
He's so cute.
he's just like, Uncle, you see that? Do you see that? Because he's still learning the world. He's still learning the words too.
I
And
saw
he's like,
him pushing
"You
that
see?"
table
Oh,
in your
the
living room. You put
strongest
up a
man in the
video,
world.
and he was like, "Ooh," like pushing it.
And I was encouraging it. Yeah. So it's so fun. And I cried when she left. And I get really bad anxiety when my family starts to leave. So I've been trying to
Mhm.
deal with how I handle my anxiety. Because I only get to see them, certain times
Yeah,
of the year.
I
And
get it.
so it gets really, really, really sad for me. So I've been trying to handle it as much as possible. Christmas has thrown up in our house now and outside. So that's
Mine too.
oh my
I
god, I
have
gotta
one
get
more
it.
tree to put up. I put two of my trees up. I have one more to put here
How many are
in
you
my
putting up?
office.
3?
Yeah, well, I have 3. I think I need 4 though, because I need like a flock traditional, I feel
Oh,
like.
excuse me, Mary Cosby. I didn't know that we were going through a mansion like this.
Not Mary Cosby. Oh my gosh. Valerie's asking, has your mom visited you in your new house yet? She will be visiting me in what's the date? Her and my dad are coming in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited because we're going to do stuff with my backyard, and they know a lot about backyard. You know me, I don't know much, Busy.
Yeah. And your
So I
backyard
got
looks like total crap.
it does. There is some grass that Chow put in that looks nice, but
I mean,
we
we're
need
friends.
help.
I could say that. I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna help me pick out like a fire pit. We're gonna build like a little brick area back there for the
Oh,
fire pit, put some trees in because we were just left with sand.
tell Nina that I need her in my life as well. Tell her I need her to come to me next. So tell her to just do a tour. Put it in the comments. Do
You
you need
need to
Nana to come to your home as well? It's $150 charge, but please put yes
yes.
in the comments if you need Nana
You
to
need
come
to
down to your
go
home.
to Nana's house sometime, Busy. I gotta take you to Minnesota because Nana's yard and her garden is next level and it'll change your life.
How progressive has it become there?
Minnesota, it's progressive.
Is it?
It's a blue state.
What
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, not that blue's progressive, but it's
Whoa.
it's more progressive than Wisconsin.
Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna do the attendance call, and then we are going to get into this mess, y'all, because there's so
We
much to
have
talk about.
such a mess, and we were called upon, Busy and I, we kind of stay away lately because it's not that fun. But last night was fun.
It was.
So we're only going to cover drama stuff when it's fun. If they're being just really gross and mean to each other, and it's just not fun. But last night was fun.
It was
So,
fun.
and a little gross too, but mostly fun. It was kind of, wasn't it reminiscent to like the Peace Summit? Remember the Peace Summit when Holly White
until the
and
man,
JY?
this person came. It was very great until that person showed up, and I'm thinking, so we
Oh,
just
yeah,
going,
ballsy McGee.
are we just gonna keep him on the? Are we just gonna?
I think Brooke had an organism looking at him. She was just like, "Is that Jason? Is that Jason?" Can I tell you something, Busy?
Yes.
I've never told you this before, but you remind me of The Weeknd.
Why?
You look just like The Weeknd.
You think so?
You're so much like The Weeknd. Well, I mean, I've only seen 2 other Black people in my life. This is Brooke last night, basically, talking to George. Have you ever seen that show, The Idol? You look like The Weeknd. Bob knows like 2 Black people. One is The
Frederick
Weeknd,
Douglass.
and the other one is Drake. So if you're The Weeknd, or if she meets you and you're a man of color, you are the Drake or The Weeknd.
Oh my God! And that man was. Let me leave it alone. The shades of gray was not there with him. Okay.
She doesn't know. That's all. She doesn't see color. She sees Drake and The Weeknd.
You
She
know,
truly
I
doesn't
hate
see
those
color.
type of people. Okay, so let's do an attendance call. So put in the comments, what are you sipping on? Where are you sipping on it from? And then also tell us, what was your favorite? What dish tasted the nastiest, y'all? Let's do our shady sipping key tonight. What dish was the nastiest from your Thanksgiving dinner this year?
A tennis call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? A tennis call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Just kidding, it's stale and only I get paid.
Just kidding, it's stale. And only
So this is gonna be
paid.
hard for you because your husband cooked everything, but you have to be honest and truthful and
What
tell
was
him
the nastiest?
what was the nastiest. So I'll
Or
go
what did I
first.
like the least?
Yeah,
Of
which
what
one
my
did you
husband
like
made?
the least? Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sipping on an AHA today. It is the peach honey. And I have my lemons. And I also want to say that I had to make this myself. I had to put the ice in the
Oh
glass
my God. Did Tay break up with you?
and get the little girl. He's gone, divorced.
Oh my
Divorced. I
God.
have no idea what I'm going to do. He looked at me. He said, "You can leave," and I said, "I'm not going
Yo.
anywhere." So then he left, and that's it. So I had to make this
Wow.
glass
He
myself.
could have at
So
least made you one last drink.
prayers out for me. So please put your prayers in the comments for me. But I think I did it right. It looks kind of frozen, so I don't know. It normally has a little jiggle to it. This looks like a block.
You're
So
bad at that. That's horrible.
I don't think I'm good at this. But
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
beg Tay to take you back.
Please send out letters of support.
That was crispy busy.
Yeah, it kind of got on my face, and I wasn't asking for that.
Just how you like it.
Yes. Okay, so I liked everything that was made this Thanksgiving except for the only problem I had this year was that the stuffing was so good, but I couldn't reheat it. It wasn't reheatable. And Tater Bay made it,
Mm.
and it's one of my favorite things to eat. But for some reason this year it wasn't reheatable. And Thanksgiving dinner so good the next day, and I had mine ready to go, but I couldn't reheat it, and it made me mad.
Mm.
Yeah. What about everybody else? What about you?
I'm gonna say the turkey only because we didn't like cook a big turkey because just me and him. So we got like I don't even know what he got, but it was fine. But the sides were so good because we had sweet potato casserole, we had green bean
Ooh.
casserole, we had mac and cheese, we had mashed potatoes, we had stuffing, we had cranberries,
So why didn't you
we
show us
had
a
cheese.
photo? Because I didn't show a photo only because there was a lot of people in it. Y'all
I
didn't
didn't
take a
take
photo
any
of the
photos of
spread?
my food. No, I didn't. We were just trying to like I didn't have my phone. Like we were trying to like be in the
You did
moment.
have your phone because you said you called your mom and your brother.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I lied. Well, I didn't have the phone at the table, but I could have taken it before.
I'm doing this alone because at this point we're not sure who's telling the truth and what's going on, and I'm not gonna deal with her lies. I didn't have my phone, but you just talked about your brother.
Yeah. I can't stop lying. I
Kara
got a
said,
bad habit.
drinking
Mm.
pineapple punch. I don't eat any nasty food. It would never touch my plate. Well, how do you know, Care Bear? Jesus, my God. As much as I love small talk, we need to cut out the chase before busy gets. No, didn't Joleen say she's more tired than me, Val? Whoa, look, I have a 5-hour energy here that I'm not going to drink just because of that. Jamie B said, I'm not sipping, I'm puffing. I had hot wings for dinner on
Oh, shit.
Thanksgiving. Come on, hot wings. I'm not gonna be showing that daddy's disappointment. I didn't say Whole Foods.
What did Daddy have?
I'm not showing yet. Whole Foods
Oh.
brand Italian soda. What is that?
Italian soda. It's like pop.
Okay, not pop. Water. Everything tasted delicious. Lil Dern said corn pudding. My mom is still learning how to make it. Okay, well, if the corn pudding
Love
was,
her though.
yeah, I mean, like one step at a time. D is drinking Diet Pepsi.
Do you guys call it stuffing or dressing?
I call it so it depends on what it is. So there's some things that are stuffing and some things that are dressing. Dressing corn stuffing is more like that cornbready. No, not it has like that bread. What do you put on
That's
salads?
what we had.
What do you put on salads? Croutons. It has more like that croutony thing. Dressing is more like the breading taste. So they're like two different ones. If it has that croutony looking thing, then that's what I call stuffing. If it has like that cornbread, you can pick it up and That's dressing. So they're
Oh,
different where I'm from. But I don't know.
well,
You guys put it in the comments.
PMR says if it's in the bird, it's stuffing. That kind of makes sense. It's stuffed. And if not, it's dressing.
Yeah, the stuffing
Mm,
stuff has more of that cubey,
mm.
squarey, croutony
Patrick
looking
says the
stuff.
same thing. If it's is okay, this is so stupid, but do you put it inside? I thought you're not supposed to do that anymore.
You're not supposed to. They used to do it. You're not supposed to do it anymore. So then you make it
Stuffing
on
it
the
in
side.
my mouth. Okay, can I just say this? Me and Busy, okay, we were watching this live. We're going to talk about it
Yeah.
yesterday. And hot sauce from my burrito. I don't know who this person is, but they were cracking
It's
me up
hot sauce from my burrito. What do you mean?
for my burrito. Oh yeah, I know who they are. They were cracking me up in the live chat. That live chat
They were
was
there?
kind of fit. Yeah, like lit, red
Oh
fit,
my God. I live.
fit and lit. They were really funny. So, okay. Busy. Briefly, you guys, here's what's happening, okay? And we're going to talk about it. We're going to watch a little bit of it. We're going to act a little bit of it. We're going to improvise. We're going to just have some fun with it. Okay? So we realize that lots of people are watching. Hi guys, how you doing? Hit that like. If you want to support the channel further, you can always send a super chat or hit us up on the Cash App. The link is below. We use the
What's our super chat count? J
by
Escrow.
drugs and fun stuff, okay? Jay Esco's counting the super chats tonight.
Yep, or Jamie B or Care Bear. One of y'all.
Mhm.
Somebody tell us what
All right.
the count is.
What should our grift goal be? What's the grift goal tonight?
I want us to make a minimum, or I'll shut this thing down.
Okay, what's the grift goal? Well, our like,
$150 minimum,
not doll hairs, dollars.
and then 250 likes
Customer.
minimum.
Oh
So
my God.
$150 minimum. Y'all, this is our sole jobs. We're broke. Okay. $150 minimum. And then
We will shut this shit down like MobTube. We'll be like, you
$250.
better start giving.
Child, those people was making money, and then sometimes it was like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Hold on, I'm gonna come back.
How come none of these people like can work? Okay, we'll get to it. Okay, so there's gonna be people who are, I like this person, I like that person. We just parody and make fun of it all. So like, let's just try not to. Let's just have some fun. Try not to be super offended. Okay, I know that's a novel idea sometimes, but most of you are really rad. Some of you got some work to do. Eileen coming in with the first a super sticker. Thank you so much. So here's what's going on in the YouTube drama world. All right. It's the JY drama world. Basically, it has come out who has been sending the pizzas and making those spoof calls.
Everything
to John
was real.
Yates, Maria, and Brooke, and all of them. Apparently, Big Mac Penelope did it. Do you remember Penelope Busy?
I don't remember Pensacola.
She's very beautiful, very young. She was on JY's panel when he and her called the family of Siwa's friend or Siwa's son's deceased friend. Do you remember that? And they called to be like, is it on the level?
Oh my God, that was her?
Yeah. So Siwa was like raising money or something.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then she did a live. She was friends with JY for like a second where she like molested a Big Mac. And they were like, ooh, baby. And she was like,
super chat's a great way to support the channel, I guess.
And then she like deep, and it was a whole thing. Okay. And me and Busy always, we never really understood. We were like, why is she hanging with these people?
Yeah. What's going on?
And who is she? And it's interesting because you would think, she's in her 20s. She's beautiful. Like, what are you doing here? Kind of like, why are you hanging out with JY? Why are you hanging out with Maria? Why are you hanging out with Bro? Like, what's going on? We didn't know much about her, still don't. But come to find out that this woman has been behind the scenes, you guys, allegedly, okay? And doing all these dirty deeds, right? So apparently these people, some of these creators, I think they've never met remotely attractive people in their lives, because this woman was able to infiltrate and get grown women older than her with kids and men to go through a hazing type thing. She was like, do you want to be in my group chat? Well, here's how you're going to do it. Okay. First of all, we're going to order pizzas. So
What? It
everyone
was
to
the
be able to be in
Red
my group
Flame.
chat. Yeah. It was Twin Flame. She
Tell you,
did like
Twin
a
Flames.
twin flame multi-level, marketing. She was like, oh, you want to be one of the cool girls? I'm like, I want to be a cool girl. They're like, all right, first you have to give me your social security number. Then we have to order pizzas, and we're going to order so many pizzas that we don't even know how many pizzas we ordered. Okay. And then we're going to spoof call people's husbands and really hope that they like get mad at them and piss them off. All right. So she's behind the scenes and she has these group chats, right? And this is allegedly, okay, where we don't know everybody. We know KK's camera was in one of the group chats and sent some of the pizzas. And you know KK's camera because she was the one that was like Clint's buddy for half a minute when he was trying to get away from Cemetery Jen, and now they're back together. God bless. I wish you both the best. Okay. So she has a channel and she was like, I was in one of the group chats and we sent pizzas and we don't know how many pizzas we sent and we don't know to who, but you probably got one. So I'm wondering, like, did they send? I not only got pizza, I got Chinese food. So who's the Chinese food bandit?
It's another cult. So she's
another cult.
The person who did this video is the Heather of the pizza cult. But there's another Chinese food cult.
There's a Chinese food cult.
Oh my God. If they send fried chicken to this house, I'm leaving.
That, well, it's for the weekend. It's not for you. It's for the weekend or Drake. Okay. So, who did they continue? Well, these people want to be, I don't know. I would hate, the only group chat I'm in is the one with our moms. That's it. That's all I can handle. If you add me to a group chat, I just assume you hate me. If you add me to a group text, I assume you hate me because I don't want a group text. It's too much. It's too much to keep up with. I can't do it. Okay. So this all comes out because Zeus, Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, that little guy with the chickens, he and her were like having a flirty flirtmance, allegedly. You could always tell when they were on live or when they're like, hey, Penelope, hey, Zeus, stop. No, you stop. No, you stop. No, you stop. So they've been kind of like eye fucking for a while. Okay.
Or rubbing pizzas on their genitals.
Rubbing pizzas. And she came clean to Maria. So she messages Maria, right? And she says, hey, Zeus is threatening me. He's threatening to, dox my unborn cat. And I need to tell you that I sent some of the pizzas. And then Maria is like, oh my God, I'm going to go in all my group chats. So she goes in all her group chats. She's like, hello, it's me, Maria. I'm dialed in 24/7. Just so you guys know, Penelope said she sent some of the pizzas. And then everyone's like, oh my God. And then the nurse is like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and she did. And then Zeus comes out and he was like, well, that's not all. So she implicates Zeus in this as well. So Zeus says, oh, no, I got receipts. I don't know how to share them, and I don't know how to turn the computer on. However, can you show me how this works? And I will show you.
I will show you what.
Isn't it weird how everyone in this little drama sector is like, I would get the information. I have the proof, I have the receipts, but it's on another phone that happened to fall down the toilet. And it
was darker than yours. He was looking like, well, okay, I guess. Hold on. I think maybe I could.
Yeah, he's just like,
hold on. I think I gotta. Okay, and then what do you think I gotta do? And then, okay, I gotta. And it was so dark in that room.
It's so dark.
Like actually, it's kind of.
I like that. Yeah. That's a vibe. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. You look good. So Zeus is now outing Penelope because they're like in a fight, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well look at this and this and this," and you're just like, "I can't see it, and I can barely read it." And what are you talking about?
And this is her with a dog, and she sent me with her. We're at a playground, and this is her. This is the side street that she went on, and this is the pizza place that I went to. And then this right here, this is my grandmother when she was getting married. This. I have everything.
And then she says, I'm obsessed with her, because that was kind of like the narrative, is that this Zeus who's kind of like dopey and this like sketchy guy that just he's sketchy. He's got like a farm in Canada. He might have killed a chicken or just got the eggs. We don't know yet what came first, the chicken or Zeus
He had a
murdering the
full
chicken. We don't know.
camouflage outfit on, and
He
it
was,
was nighttime.
yeah. He like
Nobody can shoot you through
raised
the camera
money.
screen. I just don't understand why do
Yes.
you have, he had on face mask stuff like he was in the army. He had on camouflage, a hat. It looked like he was going hunting in his house. I just didn't understand it.
Always been another interesting character because again, you have someone who's like 30 or something who's
Mhm.
hanging out with Maria, and him and Maria were close. They were. She had his back. She was like, Zeus is the best guy in the whole world, and no one beats Zeus, and he's so great. And I'm like, that guy? And then she's like, hey, I love him, blah, blah, blah. And he went up against Mob 2, and she went up against Mob 2 for him. And it was a whole thing. And now Maria's
How can
like,
this person never
I
have
hate
time for their
you.
own family members? But the whole they got every other internet YouTuber content creator in the world who's slaughtering allegedly animals, but you can't get your own sister on the phone, and you're not invited to your mother's birthday party.
Well, it's so weird that they were so close, her and Zeus. She like, I'm gonna say it because this is how I see it.
Okay, be careful.
She had a crunch on him. She had a crunch on, I'm sorry, she did. She gets crunches on these guys. She loves a problematic man who wants to take your money. If there is a JY or a Zeus it's always, they always come out later and they go, sorry about that. I trusted that guy, but you shouldn't trust him. He's the worst person in the world, but you probably gave him some money. Sorry, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. So there's always some lady named Debbie they told, or he was on the level, he's cool. And then she was like, I gave him my social security. And you're like, oh, Debbie, don't do that, Debbie. So it's a mess, but I think Maria had a crunch on him. I think she was like, he's a cutie patootie. And he probably was like Sugar Mama Central. She's with all these older women. They have more money than him. He's got, I don't know. It's very interesting. The dynamic is very interesting. So now Maria hates him. He hates her. And now Penelope's going after him. And so he's exposing, and Maria takes the side of Penelope, which is another interesting thing because I feel like she's done that for a while. Even in the other situation with Siwa's son's friend who passed, she took Penelope's side. I loosely remember her being, what does Penelope have on Maria? And what does Penelope and George, the doll man, have on Zeus? These people, I was telling my husband, let me finish this last thought.
Go ahead.
I had no idea when we started covering this stuff how intertwined these people are. And I think that's why they assume we're this intertwined. Like we're just talking to all these people and we have these parasocial relationships that we don't have because they do. Because they're like, this person's been around. Some of these people have been around since the beginning of time, like the land before time. And I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. And I was telling my husband, like, we'll never understand that because I feel like we've been around for a while, but we're not around like they are. Like they are, this is their social group. These are their friends. This is like family to them. They fought.
We're watching them.
ROs. They've, sent stuff to each other's homes. They've drawn devil horns on their dead dads. Like they've been through the war and back. And it's crazy.
Wasn't it someone who was arguing with her friend and getting yelled at during that live, who yelled at their friend for talking to me, but also was taking the back of someone else? I just want to put that out there because that young lady who does medical work, okay, y'all was in a fight over Pensacola. Okay, you always in a fight over your friends, girl. And it's starting to seem like a habit. Now, I don't want to talk to you, and you blocked on everything. But girl, you need to take like I said before, you need to take another look. Girl. And when I say I laughed so hard when those two was going at it. Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. And I'm just saying I'm gonna take Pensacola aside. Girl, I was cackling in my bed. I was laughing so hard. I woke up Tavon. I was laughing. Girl, this is your friend. That's your friend that you chose to say to cuss me out about. Okay, that's your friend, and now she cussing you out about somebody else. At this point, you're not gonna have no friends. because she don't.
But no, they're yelling at each other, and people are like, "Don't ruin your friendship over this," and they're like, "We're not. I fucking love her. I fucking love her." And I was like, I don't think so. Why the fuck are you taking her side? Why are you taking his side? It was like hashtag I'm with her, hashtag I'm with him.
I loved every.
Do you want to know one of my favorite parts, though? I will be honest, as problematic as all the characters are, but as Maria, obviously Maria's got ROs on everybody. It's the conversation is still, did Maria contact Busy's job? And it's like, we have the videos out there. The threat was there. The rabbit intervened and helped us out. Shout out to Rabbit. Love you, girl. Because what Maria does is she goes in people's DMs and then she says, "You better stop this person from doing this, or I'm going to contact their job because I'm going to send a RO or whatever." It's just, we know the deal. Who cares? We don't care. It's silliness. But some of the stuff she says cracks me up. Okay. This is a problematic view I have. Johnny Mac, did you see when Johnny Mac, Return to the Mac, that guy from MobTube that was crying in a cemetery over Cemetery Jen? The one that was like cheating on his wife or something, allegedly?
Oh, yeah.
Maria, she's feuding with this guy. And he pops into the chat. I forget. They were friends for a minute, then not friends, and friends.
There doesn't need to be a reason. Never mind.
There doesn't need to be a reason. So sometimes she's quick with her stuff. And so he pops in the chat, and this makes me laugh every time. Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
Hey, Johnny Mac, you're out of prison.
Because there was a rumor he got arrested. So she's up on panel because she reads every comment. I've never seen a content creator pay so much attention to the comments, even when it's not there live. And so he's in the chat like, "Hey guys, it's me, Johnny Return of the Mac. I got a fila suit on." And she's like,
"Hey, Johnny Mac, you're out of prison."
And every time I freaking hear it, I'm like, it's hilarious.
"Hey, Johnny Mac, you're out of prison."
I'm not
and then
give her the
I
time
will
of day.
now second place for not hilarity always, but for definite cringe goes to the nurse. The nurse last night, and we're gonna play a little bit of it and reenact a little bit of it, but the nurse tied one on. Okay, the nurse was drunker. I think she was beyond John Yates' level of drunk last night.
I don't think he didn't sound like he was sipping a lot.
He was sober. John Yates in this drama, recent drama, stone cold sober.
He sounded like he stumbled into this one.
He sounded like he just left like a book convention. Like he was just at the library and he was out doing volunteer work.
Yeah, he stumbled into this one.
And the nurse was, you guys, she was so drunk.
I love it.
And she never wants to admit she's drunk. So she's like, "Yeah, I'm just so little. And I had 2 glasses of wine." And I was like, "Girl, a carafe is not a glass." Like she lies to herself. And then she goes live today because I'm like, oh, she's going to be embarrassed. So I had to check today. And so I tune in today. She does an hour live. And she was like, "Yeah, oh my God, that was crazy, right? That was crazy." And people in her chat are like, "That was not funny. That was like sad. You and Maria Fisher, I don't know. What are you guys talking about? That was crazy." And she has that. I remember when I was a drunk and I would wake up with such anxiety, when you don't know what you say, you don't know what you did.
Yeah.
She was like, "What did I do?" And then she's playing it off, but you know that because when you're that drunk and you're up that late and you're doing these things, that alcohol stays with you. But when she was live this morning, she probably still was a little buzzing. We know how that is. Okay.
Yeah.
And then once that goes away, she's going to have that depression time where we know she will like disappear. And that was always the worst feeling for me. It's one of the main reasons I'm so happy I don't drink anymore, because it's that next day where you feel so much anxiety of what you did and what you said. And you're just like, who hates me? Because she was burning up relationships, homophobia.
Left or right.
Was calling black people the weekend. Like she was.
And she kept saying she was getting at her character. I'm sorry, I was getting at my character again. Girl, this is your character.
Go die, bitch. And then she's like, "Y'all, that's not in my character. I'm so sorry, y'all. That is silly. Oh my God. Eat a dick, you dumb bitch. You're not living the gay life." I'm just kidding, y'all. That I was like, oh my God, I feel like secondhand embarrassment for the nursey. And
She was on one. She was
but she's like,
on one.
I've never been to an I meeting before. And I'm like, girl, it is calling your name. Like I know that she wants to like pretend it's all good and cool, but girl, her poor husband was yelling from the bedroom, shut up. And she said, oh my God. He said, shut up, John. I'm like, no, bitch. He said, shut up, you. He is done. She was screaming. And it's probably what time in Texas, like 2 a.m. in 1984, because they're way behind. But it's just, I was like, and he's like, shut up. Oh, John, you're in trouble. I'm like, no, girl, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
If I was screaming drunk, my husband would be like, what? Are you okay? It was like, okay. So, and then she just was like, she was between that and all of a sudden she just started going at Clark Kent. That guy, he just trolls all the time. I called him a bum fighter because I think he seems like a pretty successful dude, but I think he likes to like bum fight. He likes to come in the chats, troll the people, throw some money at them, and have the impoverished, lower level kind of fight. It seems like he gets off on that or whatever.
Yeah.
Because according to some creators, he's very important. So is his husband. But Brooke went for him. His husband, his dick, everything.
Clark Kent, where are you tonight? We have a goal.
Yeah, seriously. She was like, Clark, you show me what kind of gay man shows a heterosexual woman his dick. I was like, I don't know, like lots. I mean, have you never seen Magic Mike? They're all gay, and they'll show you their dick.
Sounds like she wants one. Like,
yeah,
it sounds like she wants one. No shade, but it sounds like she wants one.
It was like the nurse is. I know this feeling. I know she thinks it's cute, but it's 43 and doing that is not cute. I know she thinks it's cute to be like, I just had 2 glasses. Yo, it's because ever since my weight loss, I just get drunk so fast. No, bitch, you get drunk because you drank.
Her camera came up for a second. Did you catch a photo of it?
Oh, yeah. She was like,
yeah.
And now I understand why her and JY were such good friends, because they're twins. Their drinking is twinsies. I'm calling it. There's some issues there. There's some issues there, girl.
They were different though this night, because he was getting so frustrated with her.
Oh, he was actually trying to like help her like get offline. You're embarrassing yourself. And he made a really good point in that this is one stream you're not going to be able to delete because it's not on your channel. Can you imagine if like her friends and family busy find this stream? Or her like coworkers?
Sure, they know what she looked like online. You don't think they know
probably is like this? No, but I mean, can you, if you were acting like that and people like found it? She was screaming, you're not doing gay stuff. Like, whoa, she's like, you're showing me your dick. Fuck yeah. Like she was going
normally she's
insane.
able to. So is she not friends with the KK girl like that? Because normally she's able to talk to them. For some reason, they kind of do have this. Maybe it's the group chat thing that they have. It's like, look, this doesn't look really good for me. Can you take this down?
I don't think they're friends like that. I think that KK isn't in. KK was one of the people who was sending pizzas too, and she don't even remember who she sent it to.
That's true.
She was like, I was just trying to get in the group chat, girl. I just wanted to hang out with the pretty lady who sells the eyelashes named Penelope. These people were doing anything. Penelope, I know you're watching. Hey girl, what's up?
Hey, Penelope.
You would be a great cult leader. And I'm not advocating for that, but you are a great cult leader because you got these grown ass parents, adults, and a weird guy in Canada to do your bidding. And for what? What did they get? They got in a group chat. They got to talk to her. She obsessively called them 1,000,000 times. It's amazing. It's pretty privilege. When you are one of the beautiful people, you can get away with everything. Busy. You're pretty like that.
I'm all right. And I don't run a cult though.
You're pretty.
You can't get with us.
You can't sit with us. Okay. So I have this so here's Brooke this is when Jason yells, shut up. Cause I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And also very sad. Because it's Monday night and she'll be like, but I don't got work next day. It's like, but I'm sure someone in your house does. I'm sure that no one wants.
No, and it was like, well, maybe
It's
it
so
was
sloppy.
like late there because it was like 2:00 in the morning here, right?
It was
It was like
1
1 or 2
a.m.
here.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So and then she was just like, you'll see. Here's a little clip.
Are you gonna say you're sorry too?
What? When I had this
You
the
said I
on
was
here from
calling
the
you
same
for
spoof
months and I
numbers that
never
you were saying I
called
was
you.
calling on? Oh.
Oh, Jason's getting mad. He said, "Shut up, John."
It must be me calling him then, Brooke, huh?
He said you were
My old
calling.
buddy.
I don't give a fuck.
She was thug life.
And she said, oh, he said, shut up, John. No, he
Shut
did
up.
not.
He didn't say shut up, John. He said, shut up, you. Can you imagine her husband? I mean, he must be like, all right, it is that supplemental income, but how much is
But
worth
this one
it?
isn't it.
Yeah, because now you're involved when you're not even making money on it. Like, it's not good.
That was
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, it was so
And
crazy.
so did you watch her? So her live today, it was just about like, oh my God, yesterday was such a mess.
It's one of those things where I think she was testing the water and feeling it out because she yelled at Maria.
Mm-hmm.
She
sure did.
went against Tragic Lynn. She went against Terry Lynn and she said, yeah, and she was very friendly with John Yates. So John Yates pops up on this panel yesterday, this live when the Pizzagate, and she was friendly with him. She's like, you know what, John? I do believe that this Penelope bitch. So Penelope spoof called. Remember when John would go live, foaming at the mouth, going, Brooke's calling me. And then she would be like, John's calling me. And Penelope was doing that. So she would see people live and she would go, all right, Avengers assemble, send the pizzas, and let's spoof call.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. And then everyone, okay, so this is the dark part. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was like, how could you do that to her? Knowing that about her husband. And I'm like, first of all, what? Like, because, okay, so Penelope allegedly said something like, they have a screenshot, or Zeus said, where she was saying, hopefully, like, it'll piss her husband off. And we know that previously they had an incident that John Yates loves to talk about, and Brooke herself has talked about, where they got in some altercation a couple years ago. The police came. She had a black eye. She wanted a cigarette.
Pensacola?
Her own window. Who the fuck is Pensacola?
The Pensacola girl. Who we talking about?
Brooke.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, the Brooke situation.
So, yeah. So her situation, right?
Oh, Pensacola was using that.
Yeah. So some people say we're like alluding to like a DV type situation. I'm like, I don't remember her ever saying her husband DV'd her. I thought it was just like a drunken thing where she was going crazy, broke into her own house, broke a window. I don't know how she got the black eyes. I don't.
From breaking, don't you remember what happened to you when you tried to break into your?
Well, yeah, when I kicked my own window,
we know what happened.
I had to get stitches. Yeah, so I thought it was like one of those situations, but now they're making it seem like it's something else, and they're like, Penelope wanted Brooke to get like DV'd. I'm like, huh? Okay, you know how they jump? They jump into these things.
The girls are reaching.
Oh, they are reaching. Yeah, the 25-year-old villain. Like she's in her villain era. So I can just imagine this girl. It's always the ones you least expect. And she's just at home and she's like, fuck these bitches. Because allegedly Penelope did all of this because these hoes weren't loyal to her. So they didn't have her back after the maybe after the Siwa son's friend situation, the John Yates thing. I think she felt used and abused, and she was like, Brooke never answers my messages. You know, she thinks she's too good, and Brooke's like, I don't even have a free. She loves to say, I don't ever have a free minute. If I had a minute, I'm like, bitch, you've been up here talking for 2 hours about Amber and Siwa. You could find a minute to answer the message.
Someone has to go to the liquor store, girl. You got some time.
So busy, and it's not like she's like making content like we do, like little clips or putting stuff together. She literally hits live, and then she's like, could y'all find that for me? Wait, can you make that for me? I can't
I
find
love
that.
that.
Oh my God, thank you. Elevate your scrotum. Oh my God, thank you for the money, everybody. I haven't done a fucking thing. You want to come at me, Amber? I'll call you. Like, she don't really do nothing, you know? But she's like, I just never had, I am so big. Yo, I'm so busy. I gotta multitask. I gotta make the bed right now. And I'm like, girl, I mean, you're not like, you literally sit on live for hours and hours shit talking two women, Amber and Siwa, and then occasionally you throw in a John Yates, but he must have, we know she has more on him and he has more on her because last night she's like, I could say
They
more
were
about you.
making out.
They
They
made
were
a
angry
baby.
with each other,
They-
but they're making out.
Maria must be seething. The disrespect that Maria's currently not answering the door for an RO that JY's trying to serve her. And Brooks, allegedly, Brooks online with him going, "You're my best friend. No, I don't fucking love you, but I fucking love you. You're so funny, John. John, what did you just say? Did you just say John Yates here? Oh my God, that's so funny." And did you see Maria was in the chat and she was like, "Don't respond to him, Brooke. Don't talk to him. Don't fall for it." And Brooke's like, "It's so funny. I love him." Because I'll tell you, Brooke, 150% busy. Don't you think wishes she was still friends with this man?
Oh, for sure.
She
For
thinks he's
sure.
fun.
And you can hear it in her voice and the happiness.
Giddy.
Oh, I'm not going to be happy with you. But I love you. But we're not going to be friends. But you did it. You did it. And I was thinking, that's what I texted you last night. I was like, oh my God, this love fast. These girls are going back. They were all just the sexual chemistry. Oh my God.
JY loved it because he's just like, take that, Maria. Because as much as Brooke says, I love Maria, she don't love Maria like she loves John Yates. John Yates to her is fun, exciting. He has more followers, more mouth foam. She loves it. And Maria can't give her that. And no matter what they say, you never forget who desecrated a photo of your deceased loved one. That is something that's locked in the vault and not the lady with the accent. Did you see when the vault lady popped up?
No.
And John Yates goes, "Hey, Vinny Barber," or what is that guy from this Before Your Time and Before My Time? But that show, Welcome Back, Kotter, there's like Vinny Barbarino. I bust out laughing. Because you're like, yo, it's me, Vault. What's up, guys? Who the fuck you talking to?
For what?
She popped up towards the end with some other lady named Tammy or something. I don't know. Why don't you give us a quick rundown of the KK lady? Because Busy, one of his favorite characters.
She was the best one of the night. Well, only in the beginning. Then she just started to get boring. But I never knew who she was. So I was so confused when she popped up, and I'm thinking, who is this lady? And when some of these content creators, they know they about to have the video. Like they know this is the one. This is the one. Now they waiting for the room to load. They got all of this stuff together. They have all of this stuff together. Y'all, so let's do I'm about to trigger Joleen, but let's do a countdown and let's get into
not a countdown.
Yeah, let's do a countdown. Oh, I think you took our countdown away, didn't you?
I deleted it.
You did. All right.
You might have a different one that you could use.
Yeah, put a video because I want to change.
Let me put. How many seconds do you need?
Just give me 30 seconds.
Okay, we're gonna give you 23 seconds. Will that work?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give you 23 seconds. Ready? This lady, Jeopardy question. Who did this lady visit on Thanksgiving? Put it in the chat.
Cody and John have sent their
What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
And everything to the police for them to look at. If you think that anything came from either one of them, it has not, because those will also be given over to them so that it can be proved that it didn't come from either one of them if they need to.
Hey, everyone. I just wanted to talk. This was very important for me. I just wanted to get this off my chest. There's so much stuff that I think that I need to uncover so I can get this off for myself. And I think that it is very important for me to do this. And I want to speak my truth and I want to speak my story. And I want everybody to know what my story is and how my story came about and what's going on, because the people are like, and I want to tell the truth. And I want the people to know the truth and what's actually happening and what the truth is about the truth and how the truth was going on and what's actually happening. So I'm going to wait for everyone to get on in here. I know it's not going to be a lot of people. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. Thank you. I see you, Brooke. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. I really have to tell this story, so I got to make sure that I tell this story. And I want to make sure that the people know the story, because the story is very important.
Did you drop the link for? Did you drop? Hey, y'all!
I did drop the link.
Jason!
The link
We're out
is
of dryer
dropped.
sheets.
And I'm gonna let you come up in a second. I'm gonna let her come up in a second. Thank you so much for dropping it. Pensacola is the one. And I should have known from the beginning. And I knew it from the beginning that Pensacola was the one. And there were so many chances that I had to get free, and that I could have gotten out, and I didn't get out. And then I did get out, and then I couldn't. So I'm going to tell y'all the chain of events, because it's very important for me to tell my story.
Let me tell you a story. So, Penelope, you are wrong. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. I don't think they can hear me.
Yeah, just share the chat. So I'm going to say that I was a part of a group chat. And in the group chat, yes, we were together and we were sharing experiences. And we were talking to people about what was going on in our lives. You know, what was going on with my addiction, what was going on with their addiction, their kids, my kids, who doesn't have kids, whose kids were taken away from them, what was going on in Georgia.
Excuse me.
But then
Hello,
also,
can you block this? Patty in the chat. Just another Kate says that I look like a man. I need you to block him right now. Can you get someone in your trolls? They said I look like a man. She says, you look like a man. And I don't look like a man.
Please block them really quickly. Thank you. Please
what
block
are you
them.
doing here? What are you doing here, Zeus? What are you doing here?
Please block them. We're gonna sit everybody up, and I see you in the background. I just have to tell my side of the story first. My side of the story should be sold first, and then I got to tell my side of the story. Then I'll tell everybody else's side of the story. So then I got into it, and they said 15 pizzas, and I said 15 pizzas for what? And they said 15 pizzas for entry fee. So then you gotta buy 15 pizzas, and then you gotta get another person to buy 15 pizzas, and then that person has to buy 15 pizzas under you, and then it keeps going. And then you get multiple pizza monies runs if JY was alive. This is what was going on. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I just got to tell my story. Hey, chirp, chirp, chirp. Sorry, I got a bird. Can you tell Ader buddy guy, does anyone know how the Android phone works? Every time I scroll down, I see just down the messages, and I can't see the messages at the top there. And so we will make sure that we tell them what the messages are.
Okay.
Can you guys make sure that the messages, I just want to make sure that this is, because I'm going to get my story out.
I can't find the link. Do you, there, buddy guy? Hey there now.
I'm going to get the link out, and I'm going to make sure that you have the link. Okay. Hold on. We just want to make sure that I get my story out. My story is the most important right now. So then there was a video, an audio, and my voice, their voice was cropped out, and then my voice was cropped in, and that's how demonic that this got. And then in the group chat, and I'm telling you, this is what was going on. I'm telling you, and this is for all of the people, all of the Momos, all of the nurses, all of the JYs. If you got a pizza in January, February,
there are people in your chat that are using the Momo. I heard you say Momo, and the Momo is a very expensive. I can't have anyone call me Momo.
We're gonna keep you behind. I know there's a lot of people. I just got to get this story.
What are you doing here, John? You gotta come to fucking Florida.
I just got to get this story. If y'all received a pizza in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, That was from our group.
September, don't. But September is offensive. You can't say September. Just September coming. September. They did a live. I was in the DMs of September. I'm an RO against September. So
We're gonna bring you up soon. And can you put a shirt on in the back? Yes, I want to bring you up, but I want to make sure we put a shirt on. And then someone threatened to go real life with me, and I said, well, I have 5 pizzas. Is that because that's how we've been operating in the group? I give you 5 pizzas, you give me 5 pizzas, then we don't go RO, we don't go real, we don't go RL. I give you 2 pizzas, and then you give me 3 pizzas, and then we give them both to Pensacola. And that's how I knew that she was doing everything. Because at one time,
I like salmon, but not this. If salmon's in the chat, I'm gonna fucking shut. Did salmon come in the chat? Who's got salmon? Salmon, the fucking salmon, and a salmon.
When
Drop the link for
tell
Brooke.
you that the first like 45 minutes of this, I was thinking to myself, this sounds crazy. This sounds crazy because it was like a pyramid scheme.
Well, and then pizzas. It was like
you get a pizza, you got to give somebody else a pizza, then that person gives another person a pizza. But if John Yates is alive, then you get 3 points and more pizzas. And I just didn't get inside.
And
that's what it sounded like to me.
About eggs. So
what?
Apparently, this KK lady said these so-called friends of hers in the pyramid scheme in the cult, in Penelope's pizza cult, someone had told Penelope or them that KK once upon a time said that I can't even get eggs to make my daughter a cake or something.
Why?
And so then she went to the casino and they're like, oh, bitch, you can go to the casino, but you ain't got eggs for your daughter's cake. And she was like, what? And then they're like, let's blow up her life. That's what they were talking. I was like,
why can't she get eggs? So in the cult, you can't get eggs?
I don't know, because people in the chat were like, Zeus has a farm. Go to the farm. And Zeus is like, oh, there, buddy guy. Hey, there, buddy guy. I don't know about that there. I got a farm, but I just walk around it. I don't really. This is a little miniature egg. And I squeeze it. You know, it's like of Mice and Men level. Like, you know.
She need to tell her story again. You need to speak, KK Rock.
And you need to.
And don't add nobody up in there because it got too.
Who did you send pizzas to, KK? It's like, I know that there's a lost phone at the heart of the ocean, and there's always a lost phone in these stories, like I was saying earlier. They're like, I got it on my 3rd phone. It's like Maria's got 8 phones. She's like, I'm gonna have to find my other phone because this doesn't have the stuff. They don't know about hard drives, external hard disks. They don't know about anything. They just I just have all these phones.
She's sitting. Well, who were the pizzas to? And then did you hear when she was naming it? She was like, well, if you got a pizza between all the raries, then that was from us. Girl, what do you mean? So January, February, if you got them in the raries, then those are from
and who
us.
sent the Chinese food? And then, busy. And so now Penelope has become the scapegoat for everything that was ever sent, every text, food item, spoof is Penelope. So everyone forgets Terry Lynn exists.
The spoof thing. Okay,
yes,
but Joleen, break this down for me because he brought up the spoof thing.
Well, that was like I was talking about. Remember when JY was like, Brooke's calling me, and we're like, why is Brooke calling JY? Apparently, that was Penelope spoofing.
Girl got more time on her hands than Maria,
and spoofing Brooke's husband's number. So Brooke believed John Yates over her own husband, that her husband was calling John Yates, and apparently she didn't want him to. So she's like, you could have broken my damn marriage, bitch. You could have caused I was fighting with my husband for 2 months straight because you're hoe ass. And I'm thinking, who believes John Yates over their husband? I get spoof apps. I was even asking Chell about this, and he was like, well, maybe, you would see it and think that I'm like, I know that you wouldn't talk to John Yates. I just couldn't believe that she would believe John Yates over her own husband. It's crazy. But now, so is Penelope responsible for all the texts that we get? Because I've been getting fan mail. I know I don't.
You got texts and calls, and then so I've been getting spoof calls a lot.
You really?
Yeah, but I haven't
Well,
said anything about them because they've been using
right?
where I'm from, and I'm like, girl, I don't know nobody there.
Yeah, so me and
So
Busy,
I
we
never
get this
answer them.
stuff.
I never
We
respond to
just
anything.
we just don't go live about it every time we get it because
Yeah,
it's more
there's
of
no
like,
reason to, but yeah, I've
oh,
been getting them a lot. I just don't answer them because they come from New York, and girl, I don't live there. So yeah, they're using my old stuff, and I don't live there, so I
they're
don't. I
using
just
your
don't
old what?
like my old area code because
Okay.
I never dropped my area code. Like I still
Oh,
have the
so
same area code, so all
because
of the
this
calls
spoof
and text
call would be
messages,
like, would show up as like
New York.
Jason Graham, like
Yeah.
Brooke Graham's husband. So do you have family members whose names come up? Like they're
N-
spoofing their number?
No, I have, well, so I have names that come up, yes, and then I also just have just the numbers that come up, but they're all from New York. And everybody that I know from New York that I talk to, communicate with, any business that I have, um, I already have saved in my phone. Outside of
Oh,
that, I
those are
haven't
just
lived there since
probably, those
18.
aren't
I was 18.
spoofs. Those are just, I get those too from Minnesota because
No,
I
no, no,
still
no,
have
no, no, no,
my,
no, no, no. They are.
how do you
And then
know?
someone put me on a um
Those are prank calls, not spoofs though.
no. No, and
Really?
because they'll come back to back and they'll say stuff and they'll say
What do they?
names.
I had a call from Beijing, China, and they left a voicemail and they said, "Give back the clothes, give back." I was like,
See?
Is it Timu? I don't know who is calling me, but
Girl, that's not okay. That's not Timu. But yeah,
the
I should
last,
send them to you. But it's just like, who cares?
yeah, the last text message I sent to Busy because they love to text me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
is it Penelope? I still think it's like, I think I know who it is, but it was November 5th, and it's from a 516-995-624. Remember that one? And it's a beautiful poem to me. It says, 3:27 p.m. Throwing your own mama under the bus. You ain't a mama because you're too selfish. Your own words. You are. But you are going to crack on the other mamas in the community, telling them how they should mother when you're too selfish to be a mother? Question mark. Bipolar? Question mark. That explains it all. Joleen, you're ugly. Your pasty ass skin, your
Your
crooked
pace.
ass
Oh, if
teeth,
you don't think that I'm not going to be using that,
they're
you're
hitting
out of
it.
your
So,
mind.
yeah, they call me powder. Your pasty ass skin, your crooked ass teeth, um, your still fucked up nose. Oh,
You're
don't
lying.
tell my surgeon.
You're
Don't tell my
lying,
surgeon.
Birch. Still.
Still, maybe it's Cheryl. The curtain shirts from the 80s you wear. Curtain shirts. I don't even like 80s style. 90s. Your flat ass. Oh, not my flat. Leave my flat
That's
ass alone. That is inherited. I earned that. Okay, your flat ass, greasy hair. Well, it's fine. So it's like I have to use a lot of dry shampoo and I get flakes in my, okay. It's a whole thing. Okay. You're overweight. Tell me about it. And we know diabetes runs in your family.
Wait a second. They have your medical records?
They have my family.
What in the HIPAA's going on? It's the nurse.
It's Brooke. I knew it was Brooke. I need some Wegovy, Brooke. Okay, so you're flat ass, greasy hair, you're overweight, and we know diabetes runs in your family.
Okay.
Going in movies alone so you can eat. What is it? Okay. It's like they saw into my soul because I do this. Okay. Go into movies alone so you can eat 20 pounds of candy when really you don't have any friends to go with. Hashtag true. I mean, I remember I went to see The Duff by myself for like my 35th birthday because Chell was at improv and I didn't want to invite anyone because then I have to share my snacks. And I went,
This
yes,
is a little iconic.
it's pretty iconic. Okay. That's why I think it's Penelope, because I feel like a younger person did this because it's kind of good. It's good. It's a read. It's a read. From the diabetes to the no kids. I mean, it's someone who watches me.
Go week into the movie theaters alone.
Yes, and I have done that. My favorite time is to go alone or just with my husband now because then I can eat as much as I want. I don't have to feel, because I just went to a movie with my friend and her two daughters and they're like normal, healthy light eaters. And I was like, I could get more snacks. They're like, I think we have enough, like, right? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, how do I sneak out and get more Skittles? Okay. So go into the movies alone. So ya can eat 20 pounds of candy when really you didn't have any friends to go.
She goes see It's a Wonderful Life by herself.
It's not done. It's not done. Okay. You don't have real friends. And trust me, no, this is me and Chelsea's favorite part. And trust me, your husband is saying around the hospital that you're overweight and you smell foul.
Oh, he's going around the hospital saying this. He's going to the hospital saying this.
Yes, he's not only that, he's like, you know, my wife Joleen, she is overweight and she smells foul. Oh my god. Okay.
We
Okay.
should pump 22 cc's. But
It's
also,
not done. It's a
my
freaking...
wife is overweight.
I was like, Chell, quit telling people at the hospital about my bad.
When do you do that when you're trying to chart? Like, so by the way, like my wife.
I wish someone would tell me, is the foul in the front or the back or both? It's a cesspool down there. Okay. Do you ever see that Amy Schumer comedy special where she says, I think she says now sometimes her vagina smells like the circus or like a or a barn or something. Okay. It's very Regina George, so that's why I don't think it's TL. I think it's someone younger who thinks this way. So it'd be like a Jules, a Brooke, a Penelope. Like I Maria wouldn't. This isn't Maria. This isn't Anne. Is it? No. TL. No. Heidi. No. Heidi'd be like, bitch, I'll cut you. I'll cut you. I'm coming to California. Knives.
She's really aggressive. So I think it has to be, this has to be the Pensacola girl.
Mean Girl. It's given Mean Girl, okay? Yeah. And if it's UKK girl, this is good. Congratulations. Okay, so we're not done yet. Okay, so where was I? Oh, I smell foul and my husband's telling everyone at the hospital. He's tired of your fat ass. Too. Oh, he's tired of your fat ass.
Wait, so you got a small ass.
No, it's flat. They never said small.
Okay, flat ass, but he's tired of your...
It's wide.
Okay.
It's fat, but it ain't fur. It's just wide load.
There we go.
He's tired of your fat ass too. Everything about you is going to be released in time. I cannot wait because my life is fucking like, what is it?
Tell me.
I know. Okay. It's going to be released in time. I hate that you have to wait though. Okay.
Say, tell me and then release it.
They said, oh my God, I forgot about this part. Okay. Everything about you is going to be released in time, period. Taking care of other biz at the time. Pizzas? So this person says they're taking care of other business, so they can't focus on my flat ass and my diabetes right now.
Oh, because they're doing the pizza thing.
Oh, this one hurt. This is the only part that hurt my feelings. I'll be honest. Okay. Secondhand embarrassment with your fugly ass Halloween tree.
Oh my God.
That is so mean. That tree. I know I have a flat ass. I know. I know I'm on my way to diabetes. I know I sit alone in the dark and love to pound candy. I know that my husband says I smell foul. I know he's talking about me at the hospital, but don't come for my fucking Halloween tree. Okay. This could also be one of their like Mean Girl subs too. Okay. So
to be honest, I thought that was a clue. It was, I always hated that tree. And I'm sorry, I had to write that much. I had to text that much.
This would be the best. Oh my God, because how everyone's so shocked at Penelope. What if the whole time it's Busy Blue?
Boom. Your fugly flat
ass. Pasty.
Mic drop. It's always been me. It was Agatha all along. It was me.
They're not done yet. So second-hand embarrassment with your fugly ass Halloween tree. It's fugly just like the rest of your house. They've been in my house. Well, I do like to do decor shorts on my Instagram. So this person is someone who is they
are standing.
They like me. They like
the tree. They really do like the tree. They jealous they don't have one.
I was like, so this came November 5th and I sent it to Busy and Busy's like, how do you feel? And I was like, fine. But the tree thing was a little too far. It was a little too far.
That's what
I'll
I
be
thought when I saw
honest.
the tree. I was like,
I
it's a
am a
little too. Oh,
I'm a tree connoisseur. I know busy would hurt me in all those ways, but not the tree part. So,
you don't have your tree up. Well, my tree up.
well, I have 3 of them, not to brag. But so I
The
have
tree
my
you gave
little
me what I'm talking about. I still have the blue tree.
Oh
Should I throw
yeah, I
that
love that
away?
tree. No, we still have it.
I no. Okay, I'm just making sure because you
Oh,
know
no,
how
no, no. Can you put it like so we can see it when you go live?
it's
Do it for my diabetes, do it for my flat ass. Do it for so now I have a folder in my phone called fan mail. So
okay.
um yeah,
I love that for you.
I love that for me too. So now allegedly Penelope sent me that and Chinese food and I got, Domino's pizzas once upon a time too. So but it's always interesting because the text messages they send me are so passionate.
Oh, they've been thinking about these for a while. You think that they're
They're
typing them on their computer first
they're very
or
passionate.
writing them down and like,
Yeah.
not that.
It's like the Stan, Eminem
Fudgy.
Stan,
Yeah,
please
oh
don't
yes.
like they're mad at me because one time I didn't do what they wanted, say what they wanted. I made fun of them, and I'm gonna pay my
She
whole
didn't
flat
read
ass
my
life.
super chat. She just went right past it. I thought that was
Yeah,
a funny joke.
I know. Ugh. Penelope is a girl that was making out with Big Macs on John Yates.
Penelope, Ashley,
She
you kind
seems
of
nice. She's pretty like Ashley.
you
Don't be a
you
Brooke.
kind
Don't
of look
say
like
just don't
Penelope.
no, you're being a Brooke. Every woman of color, you're like, oh, it's Penelope, just like Brooke's like every man of color. It's the weekend. You're being
Ashley, you
racialist.
kind of Ashley, you kind of look like Penelope.
Lil Dern says this is copied and pasted straight from the note tab. I think so. I
That's
think
what
so.
I'm saying. I feel like they put this together first and was like, nah, I can do better than this. You're flat ass. There we go.
Yes, exactly. So it's just
Stop.
yes,
That's before
Stan.
this
That's what I meant by Stan. Oh my God. This is why Brooke doesn't have time for online friends. She's busy writing a novel to Jolene. I think so. I think Penelope shot
I
Tupac.
love that for her though.
And I think she shot Biggie. And I think she did
All
50%
of this,
of
I think she was
P.
named in
Diddy's
the
crimes.
in the Diddy lawsuit. I think all of that.
Yeah.
As you said, I don't even
Mhm.
know who that is.
Sorry,
Likely
Ashley.
story, Ashley.
Well, that's good. She won't send you a pizza, Chinese food, or write you a love letter. But I'm so curious because we know
What?
that. Am I still here? I dropped
Yeah,
my
you are.
phone. Okay. We know that this didn't all start with Penelope. She's too young. This has been like BC before Christ. It's been going on. So what most likely happened, the logical thing is Penelope became immersed in this community of drama,
Right.
saw that people were doing these spoof things and, the Terry Lynn way. And then she kind of picked up, learned, she became a protege maybe of
Mm-hmm.
someone or just saw it happening and then she started doing it. Or maybe she was doing it in another community beforehand. But I will say it's pretty Netflix you scary. Some of this stuff.
I kind of love that for her.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of stand Penelope just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Only because like you've been able to get these girls together. When KK, first of all, thank you so much, KK, for coming out and telling your story. We really do appreciate it. And we want to make sure that you continue the series coming out of the
Yes.
pizza.
Tell us
Coming from Under the
more.
Pizza is part 2.
Surviving the pizza.
Oh no.
Surviving
Put it in
pizza.
the comments, you all.
Surviving
We'll let you
spoof.
have this, you all. We'll let you have this, KK. Y'all put it in the comments. What should we call this series that KK is putting together?
Yeah, KK,
I'm
keep it up.
saying
And then I think she should. Okay, so
From Under
here's
the
what you
Crust.
should. What did you just say?
From Under the Crust.
From under the. That's beautiful. Okay, so KK. Here's what I think you should do. So, like Busy said, and people in the chat, next time go live, tell your story. Very succinct. Just like, here's what I did. Also, who else was in that group chat? You say you don't want to sell out your friends. These people aren't your friends. They've already proved it to you. Who cares? Okay, we know there might be someone named Hope or Harmony or something. And then maybe a Nicole, according to Zeus. Who's in these chats? Just tell us. Who cares? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be cryptic. Don't be weird. Just tell us. what did you do and why did you do it? Get more to the point of it, okay? Why did you do these things for Penelope? How did she convince you to send pizzas to people and prank people? And how did this start?
Right.
Get us into your mental, your psyche, and not a little less of, then they came after me about eggs. That part of the story, not interested, okay? Even though I do like an egg emoji. But other than that, just how did you get there? How do you go from where you went from, wherever that was, to this? Just tell us what was it about Penelope and that group chat that you had to be in? Okay. And then have Penelope up. Penelope,
She tried to
why?
come up, didn't she?
But by herself this time. Now with Zeus. Don't do any more Penelope Zeus.
Okay,
It was
okay.
cringe McGinge. Penelope clearly, I know everyone wants to be like, this community, they love to be Captain Save a Bro. They're like, this poor Canadian man who steps on chickens she took advantage of him. Okay, don't let the bubbles face fool you. He had a boner. He had a big old boner for her, and she played into the flirting, bloobity blue, but nobody, he knows what time it is. He's not an innocent, but they're like, he's just such a nice guy. No, he's not. He's an incel. He's not that. Stop it. Stop it. We've seen men like this. What in the Andrew Tate is stop it. It's weird. Okay. Stop giving him a pass. He knows what he's getting into. He's horny. He's hornier than horny.
He barely knows how to work his phone.
He don't know how to work his phone, but it's not like quick. They knew what they were doing. He wanted to do this. She wanted to do this. Did she see him as maybe a little bit? Yeah. I mean, you kind of know who's going to fall for the cult and who's not going to fall for the cult, right? Like we watched Twin Flames, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Give us your
story. Tell us. Spotlight.
Penelope. No more
Nicki
Zeus.
Minaj wig. Tell us.
The only thing we need to hear from Zeus is just receipts on all these claims, because he was claiming that George guy who does the Barbies, who's friends with the squirrel. Do you remember when George messaged us or me once and asked? I never responded. I'm like, Brooke, I'm so busy. If he could use like a clip of ours or something, and I was like, girl, talk to you later. I just was like, huh? I don't know you. But he was he's in really with the squirrel. I don't really have an opinion about him because I don't know him. But one time he might have messaged us and the squirrel was live and she was like, George, don't leave me for Joleen. And busy. And I was like, what? It was really weird. I was like, we didn't ask for him. We don't need him. It's just me and busy.
Right.
We don't.
Yes,
God bless George, but
no,
we don't.
leaving
We
anyone.
don't need him. She was like, don't leave me for them. And it's like, no, you can have them all. You can have them.
George,
all.
you stay right where you are.
That's not what we do. But Zeus is claiming that Penelope and George were like, I mean, they were threatening him somehow, but they wouldn't say. He wouldn't really say what it was, but he was like, I couldn't come forward with this information about what Penelope was doing, and George is involved too. The guy who plays with dolls, he said, and it was bad. And then Brooke was like, it was so bad. And then KK was like, it's bad. And everyone's like, it's so bad. I'm like, what is it? And then he said, he has a picture of my niece when she was 4. And we're like, huh? What? Excuse me? Huh?
Okay, let's get off of here. We're going into dangerous territories.
So that was weird. But they never really explained what actually.
Yeah, give us some information. We're looking for
Yep.
part 2.
Mhm.
And we'll be watching. We'll be there.
We'll be there, but we just need you to
tell your story by yourself.
Tell your story by yourself,
and then later
then
bring the girls on.
Yeah, bring the girls on slowly but surely. But we did get for the first time a Amber was on the same panel. So Brooke has been coming for like Amber, and so she's on the same panel. Maria's on the same panel as JY. Brooke was so drunk that she was like, how did you get here when Amber's there? Amber was like, it's crazy. Like Amber used to be the one that was drunk and falling asleep, and now she was sober too. And she was like, I'm here to ask Penelope a question. And Brooke's like, okay, go ahead, bitch. Like Brooke was, she was just, I was like,
it was
Brooke,
on
please,
one. I just
lady.
really can't stand her face. I really can't.
Okay. Well, you just put your thing on.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna sit right here.
we're just gonna listen to a little bit.
Oh God, we gotta listen to her voice too.
Daddy, I enjoyed. Yeah, that Lack guy is a real menace to society. I enjoyed on another live when George called out Lack for doxing Busy. Oh yeah, that Lack guy. That Lack guy has been around, you guys, since the Lita panel, and now he's Klingon to Anne and Maria, and he's just super weird. And he's like, "I'm in Mexico, living my best life," and I'm just like, "Okay, sir, please log off." Like, no one understands why you're here. You're getting way too involved. It's gross. It's pretty gross. So if
So we're
George
just
is
gonna
calling
keep
him
this
out,
lady on here and not move forward.
oh sorry, George, keep calling him out.
On that she's asking that
I'm gonna speed it up.
is asking you to tell people about Penelope and George because
Okay.
Oh, he's getting way too.
I never even did anything to him.
Well, he's also on my fucking shit list now. Welcome, George. I'm glad you showed your face, sweetie.
George, aren't you trying to adopt a child?
Oh, is he? Because oh my God, the connections I have. Not that I would ever spare him a child, but you should.
And doesn't
think
he
about,
work at a hospital?
You should think about who the fuck you're fucking with.
When did she become such a is she been hanging out with MobTube or what's going on with her, Busy?
Girl, we
Who you're
well, I
fucking with?
think the
Girl,
problem
you're
is
410.
that she was told not to be. I would have been the light in her life to bring her towards
Oh my
peace.
gosh.
And she's gone way down now.
Girl.
Way down. She's a lot more angry now. I feel sorry for her.
She is very angry. I would say, log off, go experience life and happiness. And why are you trying to beat up people on the internet? It's weird. Busy, we got a super chat. Tamara, thank you so much. What does it say, Busy?
I says I rebuke Jesus in the name of Canada, not rebuking Jesus. Not we don't want him. Love you both. Happy holidays. Tamara, my God.
Tamara, thank you.
We love Jesus, though. Let's not rebuke him. Now, some of the people who love him are kind of,
All right. So this guy, George wants to adopt a kid. Also amazing. If adoption, amazing. And she said, "Don't fuck with me. I can get you." So what can she do? What does she have a connection at every adoption? I don't understand. How can she fuck with him?
And if we're being clear, right, this one on the bottom of that, and I had to turn my camera. Oh, I can't even look at
I don't know how to zoom in, so I can't.
The
so we
one
don't
on
have
the
to see
bottom,
her.
though, that camera's on. We just can't see anything, right?
Oh, it's Zeuser. Yeah, I think it's Zeuser.
That's what.
Okay, and I also want to know this, all this showing proof, right? Because I'm thinking about it now, showing proof. There's how many people have come that don't even know each other. I don't even mess with Zeus or anything, and we have very similar stories. And like I said, I can show definitely, if nothing else, right now that I can show where she threatened to go real life real quick if I said one word. Okay,
real quick.
And my response to her, I remember my response was like, "What do you mean go real life real quick? What is it that I would say about you?" Because it's like, wait, you just told me.
Okay, so talking up on the left corner is the KK's camera. That's her channel. If you guys want to watch the whole video, you can go to just type in KK and then camera. So 2 Ks and a camera. And then next to her is Maria, who Busy can't look at. And then also on the bottom is Zeus. Brooke keeps dropping because she's drunk. And she's like, "I got a bad signal. I've only had 2 glasses of wine." It's like, no, girl, you're drunk and you're probably just hitting end or falling down or something.
Told me it wasn't you, but now you're threatening me to go real life. I thought you didn't do anything. And that was one of the last conversations I had with her. But I'll tell you what, her messy friend that I don't know how much involvement she had in it and not. I know that she reached out to me. I want to say
so they're talking about Penelope. It's convoluted because it was so much. I'm mostly here for the funny stuff. This part isn't funny, so we'll just kind of skip ahead.
To do things to destroy people's lives for no reason.
Sorry, buddy. Maria. So I'm at July 16th, and I'm at a part where she's talking about the prank thing, but all the links are from her.
July 15, 1-5.
So Zeus spent about 2 hours trying to find text messages or receipts to show all these accusations he was making. And Maria's trying to teach him how to use an Android, but she barely knows how to use her Android. So it's just technology deficient people. It's amazing because these people are always online, yet they know so little about their devices.
July 15th, not 16th.
15.
Yeah, 15.
You know what's funny is on our messages, those links don't even show up like that. It shows up as listen pranks, and then it's prankcaller.io, and then there's
so they're using these apps. It's you guys, how old are you? It's still weird. I'm
My app doesn't say that. My app says bullshitter bloggers. You can't send. It's just like, what are you talking?
What are you
They
talking about?
grown as hell. Mine says, "Hey, crank yankers." It's just like, what are you saying? Oh, that's how yours goes up. Oh, sorry, there's somebody's going through something in the house.
Did you say July or did you say?
Did you say
the
July
7th
or
month?
June? Mine doesn't show the dates like that. It shows.
That's
so I actually put emojis for each person that I don't like. So I'm trying to go to the pig's feet because I know that's the one that I saved for, and it says, "Oh, it doesn't say." Oh, just what are you doing?
The way
and they're mad grown using these apps. Hey, Hufflepuff.
What the fuck is with this dead air? So there's Amber.
Apology. I do want to say again, any part that I had to do in it, whether I was talking shit or I ordered a pizza, whatever it may have been, I will definitely take full accountability.
She's so cavalier about it. Whatever I did, I'll take full, sure. I won't put the blame. I like that she says I won't make an excuse, but it's also like, hey, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you join a group chat and you scam people and businesses for pizza. Sometimes you prank call people. Sometimes you spoof call people. Sometimes you're just behind the scenes doing a whole bunch of dirty deeds. What are you gonna do? And then they found that I had a court case, allegedly.
But I'm with you with that about her. I do love that part.
It's so cavalier. It's like,
I did. I sent them. I did what I did.
Sometimes I do that. I do what I do, and I do.
Ability, and I'll apologize.
It's initiation. Yes. So part of the initiation to be in Penelope's group chat or her friend group was for these people to send pizzas, spoof call, and just be naughty.
Advance. I'll apologize again. If I get to
It'd be great if you could say who you sent the pizza to, because maybe you have to apologize to me. Did you ever think about that? Maybe you have to apologize to Busy. Maybe you have to apologize to me and Busy. Maybe you have to apologize for my flat ass. There's a lot of things. Okay.
Screen the download, I will show it and I will stand on whatever I did and I will take full accountability. I mean, that's all I can't do. I can't.
I don't think you can take full accountability until you actually admit to exactly what you did. How do you not remember who you sent stuff to? Like, how many pieces you send out?
That was the accountability, though, that I sent them out. Now, who I did it
to? But to who?
She was under a haze.
I can't take it back. I'm not going to try to.
When you're under
it away,
when you're in the rest, you really like someone, you do some things you're like, I don't kind of remember. So yeah, she sent the pizzas. Maybe she ate a couple of pizzas and then sent the pizzas. We don't know, but she said, you know what? I did do it.
A good old getting jumped into a gang. That's what I think these people should do. They should just jump each other, get together, beat the shit out of each other, and then then you're in the group.
How much were the pizzas? Because no one was saying that they got Little Caesars.
They didn't pay for them. That's the thing. So when I got the pizza sent to me, they use apps or they call Domino's and places where you can pay on delivery. And some people think you can't do that anymore, but some places still let you. So when I got delivered the like pineapple and it was the Canadian bacon, because Penelope had said, we're going to do this and make it look like Amber did it. So I think that's why the pineapple was being used, because Amber's known for pineapple for swinging, I think, because she's like a alleged swinger. And I squirt 17 feet, bitch. I'm down to the box spring. I rebuke a dry sheets in the name of squirting. Like remember her? She was just squirting. She was like,
didn't she show up? Was she the one?
She's
who
here.
Called someone the token black or the token N-word?
Penelope said, "Oh, we'll get to that part." Penelope goes,
"We will not get to that part. I got 2 more minutes."
Penelope said, "Why did you do it to me?" Or no, Amber said, "Why did you do it to me?" And Penelope said, "Because you're a racist." She goes, "Oh, is it because I called you the token black friend? I called you the help?"
Is this Heidi using a voice changer?
All right, we gotta get some more drunken parts. Okay. There's the guy from
Okay, can you put the I gotta get I'm gonna exit out of here and then I got my laptop up. Can you drop the link again or get some?
A lot of this live was tech just helping people who shouldn't need this much help with technology.
Somebody to drop it.
It's been.
I'm just
Oh wait, you might not be able to see it. Can one of my mom?
I'm gonna just one second. Okay, so I'm trying to. Can you just get the one? I'm gonna log out of here and then log in on this one and then log in on here again. Can you send it to me and then I'll get right back on that?
Could you drop the link?
And the angles were all bad.
All bad. Okay, so Maria's up there and she's mad.
Oh God!
I
don't
doing
see her face.
poetic reading of what George allegedly sent him. Okay, now we got everyone on screen. So we got KK, Maria, Zeus, Brooke, and that George guy with the Barbies.
He's talking about is not even true.
You dumbass. I have it all right here, you moron.
I'm going to remind you, I did not call you out my name.
Okay.
So let's stop the name calling. I mean, I definitely wouldn't call it harassing, Zeus. I do the same thing to you that you do to other people.
Yeah, I don't really play with dolls and then make shit up and then post it
So,
online.
KK, let me just tell you about that account that was going
I'm gonna
around,
go.
George
I can't
Dahmer.
even- I can't with
See,
him.
and that's the thing. I'm not even yelling at you. I'm just
Zeus is like a drama king. I'm leaving. I can't. I'm not doing this. It's like, sir, sit down.
What
Sit down, you're the
hotel
problem.
is this black guy in? That's what I want to know. And he has other rooms.
He does. And he's like hiding his face because he's laughing. I think he just likes trolling people. I think he's another bum fighter.
I'm just actually trying to have a conversation
I'm not
with you.
harassing you. That's why. I'm not making your
And I
life
did
tough.
not.
I'm
And
not
I didn't
Have y'all ever
blackmail
seen?
you.
Have y'all ever seen The Idol? You look just like The Weeknd, George.
Busy, do you remember when Brooke? So when John Yates posted Brooke's daughter with her date, and Brooke's daughter's date was a young black guy, and I mean they're kids, they're 17 probably, her daughter and this kid, so her friend or whatever. It's like she only knows how to like sexualize and talk about looks, and she was like, but Busy, isn't he attractive? And Busy's like, that's not the issue. The issue is you crazy white people involved this poor young black kid into your stuff. So this kid is out there living his life, living his best
said
life.
that online.
Oh, but it's not like a secret. I mean, these people
It's not a secret, not anymore. We never said that, but she did say that to me.
She spit on your name for Maria. Like who cares
she did,
about her?
and she did
But
say that. And
we were more concerned about this kid because this kid is like living his life, adorable, smart,
and
doing the thing.
this does
And these,
not look like The Weeknd. This man right here, this does not look like The Weeknd. He looks like, to be honest, there's only one him. No shade to the man. There's only one him. He looks like his regular. He looks like his regular.
I swear, she just does not know many people of color. Like she might see them at work. Her daughter might have some friends, but really she just goes, I don't know what to say.
Maria won't let her interact with him. She said, no blacks. No blacks at all. You could only see them on the television screen. No blacks. And if
She
you
said,
talk to one black,
using the racial card.
Yes, no blacks.
I love how it was the race card until John Yates said stuff about Maria being Cuban. Then it was like, oh, racism exists.
Oh God, racism. Actually, all right, I gotta go, but I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna what?
I said I gotta go but I have to. I will type from the bushes. I have an 8 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta go to the office.
I'll finish up like 20 more minutes with this one. We love you, Busy.
You got 30 more minutes. Don't be on here like them.
Yep, it's 9 p.m.
Oh,
I feel like we have to give a show. I can't log off right now because we haven't went live in like a long time.
That is true. And I love you all. Thank you all for everything.
Hop back on if you get bored.
Happy. Oh yeah. No, I won't.
Get in the chat. Get in the chat.
Love you all.
Okay. Love you, friend. Bye. Okay.
And that's a compliment. That is a compliment. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Y'all arguing in the chat or whatever's going on. Again, I can't. I got my mom.
You know what I noticed? Like these chats, people are constantly like sounding off about things that aren't even related to what's going on the screen. And a lot of these people are saying stuff that's just it's weird. It's like everyone has tragedies and everyone's sick and everyone wants to tell you about it. And it's a lot.
mods and you guys, please not tonight. Like let's keep it cute, please, tonight. And I don't want to time out anybody unless we have to, except for the people that I mentioned beforehand. All right, I apologize, George and Zeus. Y'all can continue.
But I mean, I will honestly say and admit that I did go after Zeus first, and I don't have a problem with like admitting to anything that I did.
But like, why?
But the issue with Zeus is like he would literally follow Jules and Mims around to like different chats and harass the hell out of them.
Oh, so he's claiming you were harassing my girls, so then I'm gonna come after you.
And then when he would get caught out about it, he would lie about it. And I'm like,
I follow them around.
It's literally on camera. So
right, Forever Young, it's annoying. You see it in the chat and you're like, oh my God. They're just always calling each other out, or someone's like, I got sickle cell and I got pneumonia. And you're like, why are we talking about this? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get your leg back? Like, it's crazy conversations in the chat. And then they'll stop streaming. They'll be like, oh, Debbie, did your ear grow back, Debbie? Oh, Debbie lost her ear, yes. Oh, you're in the hospital. Oh, no, Patricia. Are you in the hospital? Oh, Haru. Oh, no. Oh, you're on life support? Well, I'm glad you're tuning into this drama before you die. Like, it's just so cuckoo to me. Cuckoo. Tori, I heard something about this. I wasn't like that plugged into the chat, so I didn't see the offensive. I think Cooch was talking about it, but I don't know who her mods are. I don't know. That was honestly one of the first time I had sat through like an entire KK live. So I don't know, but oh, babe, are you feeling okay?
That's what all started. And then when that George Dahmer account came up, Zeus, you did it. Just a minute.
No, I didn't.
So George, this gentleman, is saying that Zeus created an account allegedly called George Dahmer, making fun of George and his Barbie dolls.
Once you admit it, like, I don't even care.
You know what? Do not fucking don't gaslight him though. He's already told me he didn't fucking do this, and he swore to God, like Zeus doesn't.
George, you have any? George, where's the proof that he did that? Like, what was going on that makes you convinced that Zeus did that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What happened between Zeus and you that you're convinced that it was
Zeus is always coming to that's what he does. I'm like, sir, go ask the chickens to teach us some manners.
Him that did that account. Or you're referring to the YouTube account that he was just talking about, right?
Yes. Well, me and Zeus got into it, and then it was like literally like an hour later that account has surfaced. And if Zeus didn't have anything to do with it, how was he able to take it down so fast when I said, I did say something about his niece?
These people are crazily involved with each other outside of these lives. They're messaging each other. They're threatening each other. Honestly, like I said earlier, there's a real wake-up call to me like, wow, these people are really involved in each other's lives and harassing each other outside of just when they're on panels or live together.
And his niece is not a child. Let's start with that.
But what did you say about her though? What did you say?
Where did you find the photos of her?
No, we need to know.
Like, guys,
why were you passing pictures of her when she was a baby to threaten Zeus? And
I don't know where you're. Hold on, Brooke.
Listen, George.
I don't get where you're.
White knight for anybody on
Brooke, hold on a second. I don't get where you're getting about passing baby pictures around. There were no baby pictures. And I never put, I don't even.
So Zeus made a claim that this George guy passed around a picture of Zeus's niece, who's now like 19 or 20 or something. And when she was 4, or like showed him a picture, but I don't know if he ever produced proof on this one. And so Brooke's like, what again? And George is claiming he didn't do that. So it was just so many accusations going out. I'm like, this is a man.
I don't even think I put a picture of her.
If I show you that you did it, are you going to stick your finger up your ass and get off?
Thank you.
If you show me that I did it, I will admit to it. But honestly, I really don't think that there was a picture of her as a baby up, or even as a child.
4 years old. 4 years old.
Oh no, I didn't do that. So please show me. And you better have good proof.
That's what's so interesting about this community is how there is this woe is me element where people are just trying to one up each other of like the tragedies, tragedy pimping. They're just like, oh yeah. Well, I lost both my eyebrows. You lost half of one. I lost both of them. And you're like, okay, my husband's been dead longer. And I understand people finding communities to commiserate and to find other people who have been through the struggles of them, but this doesn't give that vibe. This gives more of a vibe of attention seeking. What we've learned in this community of theirs is like a lot of lying, of, you know, a lot of people pretending to be sick, pretending to be in professions they're not in, pretending to have had kids they didn't have. Like they pretend. It's crazy. It's so I just, it baffles me, some of the stuff that people will claim, and then you're just like, what?
Proof on this one.
I think that's good proof. I don't know about you, George.
Yeah, that's your buddy.
Is that a text message? That's a text message. I didn't post that.
I didn't post that. Get the fuck off.
Brooke, can you see literally what he just sent you? It is a text
Send me that.
message.
Send me that. Yes, send me that.
Yes. It's always says like, oh, Deb. Oh, Brandon. Oh, no. You okay over there? Oh, gosh. It's just like, wah, wah. And they have to like, you'll be having a conversation about something else and the creator's talking also, and they're like, hey, I don't want to disrupt the chat, but I'm about to. I just lost 12 cats. Yes, all 12 of my cats killed themselves. And you're like, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. They all ran into traffic. It was horrible. I'm sitting here alone, but yeah, with family. And I've touched grass, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But yes, PMR. They can't just have like, you can't just have a good day.
I'm not going to be unfair to anybody.
I didn't post
I'll tell
that.
you one thing. But let me tell you something, George. What if Penelope's been fucking manipulating this shit is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, but listen, I don't have an issue with Penelope. What she did to you guys is you guys' problem.
Guess what? Guess what? I didn't have I didn't have an issue with her either. She was my friend.
But Brooke, I don't know that.
She was my friend who I never replied to. She was my friend I left on read. She was my friend when it was convenient for me and I needed her help. And I was like, hey, Penelope, can you help me with this? Or can you tell me I'm great? Or can you do something nefarious for me? She was my friend. What's her name again? Penelope. Penny? No, Penelope. Yeah, I love her. She's great.
But I don't know that.
I knew this girl was my friend until yesterday.
George,
is she gonna cry?
George, didn't you spoof John too?
Ooh.
Maria, I'm not talking to you.
Oh no, not Maria. I'm not talking to you. Didn't you? Apparently, he spoofed John about getting a welfare check. I don't know. I was like,
yeah, wait,
You said it. You said it on Joe's live last week.
You hush.
You
Maria,
said it.
How do you know it was private? Why don't you?
I'm a member. I'm a member,
play it?
George.
Maria is a member of everybody's live, everybody's chat, and she will watch it.
Everything that I said. And why are you so upset if anybody called John? You don't even like John.
My favorite part is when these creators go, I didn't see it. I don't watch her. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent this, and it's amazing. Somebody will send a 2-hour live and they'll watch the whole thing, but yet say they didn't watch the live. And I'm like, there's no one sending it to you. It's you going to that channel and watching it. Just admit you watch it. No one believes that people are sending you. The Scottish Egg is notorious for this. Anne's like, I didn't watch it. No, I didn't. It's I don't. Someone sent it to me. Yes, I don't know why Anne is Australian all of a sudden, but they always say that I don't watch. It's like you watch. You know everything. How do you know their middle name and their confirmation name and their date of birth? Like you watch. You just quoted them perfectly. You watch. Everyone here watches. You're all, and then if you watch, they go, fucking psycho, you're weird for watching. I'm putting content on the interwebs right now. If people watch it, I'm not gonna go, why the fuck are you watching this, daddy? You creep, fucking creep. It's on YouTube. People are gonna watch what you put on YouTube. But so if you watch, you're a freaking creep. And if you say you don't watch, then you're living your life. You're better. But we know you're watching because you know everything about the live. So just admit that you're watching. So right now there's a Anne and Maria versus Sophie, I think, battle going on. And they're all like, I can't watch them. I can't watch them. And Maria's like, I can't watch it. No, we're not watching. No, we just heard. People told us. Well, if that's true, which it's not, then listening to what other people tell you is probably not a good idea, considering there's a lot of bum fighters in your little community. People who will just come in and be like, Joleen, this person said you're a bitch. And I'll be like, what? No, you're a bitch. And then it starts a big fight. So you should probably find out on your own. But we all know you're watching. You're watching. Everybody's watching. This is a freaking train wreck. You're watching.
Not just the police. Open the door and get your RO.
I don't have an RO.
Go ahead.
I don't have an RO.
Oh, this George was just saying that Maria needs to open her door and get her RO.
I'm gonna pick anything up. They can come to my work and they can come to my house. Now, George,
Hey,
I
Clark,
am showing you the
Clark, what if you had to
did
focus
spoof.
on your real life and suck your
I don't care if
husband's
it's
dick
John or whoever
instead of
it is, but you
showing your
said it.
I'm sorry, what, Brooke? What did Brooke just? This is odd behavior.
Be called John. You don't even like John. Not.
Because you
It's the police.
I don't
Open
like
the door
John
and
at
get your
all.
RO.
I don't have an
Please.
RO.
Go ahead.
I don't have an RO. I'm not
Can
gonna
you
pick
please
anything
send
up. They
that to
can come
Brooke?
to my work and they can come to my house. Now, George,
Hey,
Here's what I'll say about this RO situation. I wouldn't go accept the RO either. I mean, I wouldn't go. I think Maria is finally now going, I'm not, I don't have to accept it. You better come give it to me. So it's crazy that they have ROs or they're doing ROs on each other. That's just insane to me. But also I wouldn't be like, hello, Miami PD. Yes, there is a gentleman who foams at the mouth and sometimes says he's going to put children on adult websites who would like an RO against me. Can you give me that paperwork? I would not. No, thank you. So I get that, but I also don't get it, and I think it's funny when people say answer the door because yes, but I wouldn't go looking for this guy's restraining order. Okay, please.
Hey, Clark,
I am showing you the
Clark, what if you had to focus
spoof.
on your real life and suck your
I don't care if
husband's
it's
dick
John or whoever
instead
it
of
is, but
showing
you
your
said it.
dick into a bunch of heterosexual females fucking chats? Why don't you focus on your real gay life, Clark? Because you're sending your dick to a
So now Brooke she goes off about Clark. So Clark, who trolls and we say he bum fights and stuff. We've seen him on camera. It was like I think when Brooke was that clip that went around of Brooke when she's like flirting with him. So he's a gay man who's very close with the squirrel. She calls him her husband, I think, and Brooke was drunk on a live and she kind of rockoed him. She was like, "You're sexy, Clark. Oh, I want to see my nipples." And now she's mad at him because apparently he sent some dick pics to some people. But we don't really know the context of the dick pics if they asked for them. But apparently it was heterosexual women. And what would a gay man send heterosexual women dick pics for? I mean, I think a lot of OnlyFans. I mean, I'm sure it's been done a lot. But these women are very like black and white. You like dicks. Why are you sending your dicks to a lady that likes dicks if you don't like vaginas? And so she just starts screaming about Clark and his dick.
Not. It's the police. Open the door and get your RO.
I don't have an RO.
Go ahead.
I don't have an RO. I'm not going to pick anything up. They can come to my work and they can come to my house. Now, George,
Hey,
I
Clark,
am showing you the
Clark, what if you had to focus on your real life and suck your
I don't care if it's John or whoever it is, but you said it.
Dick into a bunch of heterosexual females fucking chats. Why don't you focus on your real gay life, Clark?
Why don't you focus on your real gay life, Clark? What the fuck is his real gay life?
You're
Can
sending
you
your
send
dick
that,
to a bunch
Brooke?
of women, Clark.
Brooke.
What?
John,
Can
trust
you
me, nobody's
please
trying
get
to
that
be your
picture
friend.
from
Facts,
Zeus?
Posh. That's facts. Where's Penelope?
So while Brooke is yelling about Clark's dick and dick pics, Maria's like, "No, we're trying to be your friend, John." Maria's out talking about John, and then KK's like, "Where's Penelope?" This is just a shit show.
All this though. Where's Penelope?
She's busy
She
commenting on
didn't
all
put
my
the link.
shit and excusing herself.
And then Zeus is still trying to figure out how his Android works, the one that Debbie paid for allegedly.
So.
But wait, I have a question for George. I have a
niece.
question, guys. Excuse me.
Yes.
George, how do you know
John Yates
that?
said that she has
Hold
an
on,
RO.
Maria is just over talking KK's channel. She just wants to talk shit to John Yates, who's trying to serve her with an RO.
Maria, hold on. Maria, 1 second. How do you know it wasn't Penelope that made that YouTube account?
I just believe Zeus did it because as soon as me and Zeus started,
I love their logic. I don't really have any concrete proof. I just believe Zeus did it because he's creepy.
getting into it, and actually he blamed Maria for it.
Yeah, and I
He
admitted
said
to
it was
that.
Maria.
And I bet you it was
Sure
you.
did. He blamed me for it. And I went to you and I said, and you told me, I don't believe it's you. And I said, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
A real gay life.
this...
I'm sorry. Can I stop real quick? A real gay life is to live with your husband and.
What is this lady talking about? Like, put the liquor down, lady. Listen, liquor, Linda. Excuse me. A real gay life is to live with your husband. Okay, all the gays have a husband. They live with them, and you better not show your dick to anyone that's not your husband. Like, I love how she's just like regulating. What? Let me tell you, Lumberton, Texas, what our real gay life is here. We got two gays. They live on the outskirts of town, and we don't look them in the eyes, but they live with their damn husbands. Okay, that's a real gay life.
And have a house.
And every Sunday we pray for them after the Cowboys game. Hallelujah.
If you're a homosexual individual, it's not to send
not a homosexual individual.
Your dick to females on the internet. That's not a real gay life. That is not a homosexual. Oh, Brooks of this. That is a statement that is factual. Clark,
I wish Busy was here for this. That is not a real gay life. You are a homosexual. This is so embarrassing for Brooke. This is like, I would hide under a rock and never go online again. I would immediately enter treatment. I'd get a sponsor. I would be off the internet. I would counseling. They say you have to hit bottom. Everyone's bottom's different. This community, they've never heard of like functioning alcoholism clearly before, or even high functioning alcoholism, because they all think, I only had 2 drinks and I never murdered nobody. It's like, no, but you're murdering your own life. You know what I mean? You're online acting like this. Your husband's yelling at you to shut up. You're fighting with someone whose mouth has more foam, than he does dollar bills in his wallet. Like, it's, if alcohol is negatively affecting your life and causing harm in that way. So it's not, you can have 0 DUIs. I never had a DUI. I never was arrested. None of that stuff. But this is a bottom. This is a bottom. Okay. So Brooke would be considered like a functioning alcoholic. If I had to speculate here, because she can keep her job and she still got her marriage and stuff. But alcoholism, there's a high functioning, like my parents were high functioning alcoholics. I was a high functioning alcoholic. So there's all different types. So I think you might want to just like look into that, because this is next level embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing.
Clark, if you're gay and you're married to a man, don't send your dick pics to females, okay? That's all I have to say.
Wait. Who did he send his dick pic to? Hold up.
To Lindsay and Amzy.
Hey, Brooke.
And I'm the fucking pedophile, eh? I'm the creep.
Brooke.
Don't say that word.
And I'm the fucking guy, eh? Well, I mean, if the face fits, I don't know. Lala says these people start below the bottom. They're trying to reach the bottom. It's like, oh my God, that's bad. More foam in his mouth, Daddy says, than Ursula had sea foam. Started at the bottom, and now they're on YouTube. Started from the bottom, now we're on YouTube. Yep.
Or please.
Brooke,
I
sent you more than just
I've
one
grown
thing.
up with a gay man since the time he was 4 years old and I was 6, okay? He's my stepbrother.
Okay, does anyone hear her? I grew up with a gay man since I was 4 years old and he was 6. That's not a man, that's a kid. That little boy wasn't a gay man. That was a child. So again, she's using the great old excuse. I have a black friend and I know a gay. He's my stepbrother. We talk every 7 years. Okay, on the Lord's Day, we pray for him and make him stay at the Quality Inn because we don't want him doing gay stuff on our shades. She sounds cuckoo bananas.
Are you willing to either admit or deny that, Clark? Did you send out the pictures of the eggplant? Yes.
He's already admitted it.
I'll be right back.
Maria,
okay, I just need to get something to drink.
We've already got DMs of him admitting it to Maria the other night, and he did send them to Lindsay and Amzy.
Brooke, I sent you 3 things. Him looking up my coworkers, him sending photos.
Clark says, please tell me about gay life, Brooke. If you're married, Brooke, you shouldn't flash your tits to gay men. And A and D. I don't know what that means, but Oh my god, these people are messy.
Photos of my niece.
You told me.
So here's Zeus. I finally figured out how to, hey there, buddy guy. I finally figured out how to use my Android. And he was going to send pictures of my your niece or your knees. I think he was talking about his knees the whole time because that niece theory doesn't make any sense. But his knees, maybe he's very self-conscious about his knees. I don't know.
Anybody.
Him looking up one of my friends that helped me.
There goes my audio.
Wait a second. And wait, and you have proof that it was him that did that?
It's what Penelope sent me.
Oh yes, Penelope, who has tricked all of you and sent things to you. Obviously, she is the beacon of truth. Okay, let's fast forward a little here because Brooke keeps falling off the chat. George is making us look at his lamp right now. Maria just wants to fight with John again, and pretty soon JY will come up.
Yeah, you know why I know. You know why I know. You know why I know now is because I have been dealing with this shit. With pizzas and calls and my job and I know he's not lying.
So this is where Brooke says hashtag believe all men. So she's like, I believe Zeus. She said, I don't even like this little fucker. I don't even like him. I don't think he's hot. I told him he was hot once just to be nice. That's what I do. I show people my areolas to be nice. Okay. But I don't even like him, but I think he's telling the truth. And Maria's like, no, Zeus is a liar. He's an asshole. I don't love him. I believe Penelope. And then they kind of start yelling at each other here. But this is Brooke saying, I believe all men. Hashtag believe all men.
Why do I give so many kidneys up? But I do. I will give this kidney up again.
It's like she's JY's twin. JY's always talking about donating. I'll give you my kidney. I don't have any money. So if someone does this, and she's talking about kidneys, like they are twinsies. They're twin flames. If anyone has watched the Twin Flames documentary on Netflix, that is Brooke and John Yates. They're twin flames. All right. And I would say she's more into him than he's into her.
I believe.
But he is into her.
Him wholeheartedly. I don't like Zeus. He's not my fucking friend.
I don't like him. I think he's nasty. If he was at the hospital, I'd be like, get out of here. But I believe him because it fits my narrative.
I swear to God, I have no dog in this fight other than to find the truth. And I believe wholeheartedly that she's been behind sock account after sock account after fucking sock.
And this comment right here from Kaz, Penelope is completely the foundation. That you couldn't have worded any better. I will 100% agree with that. Again, 100%. At the end of the day, it all falls down with she was the foundation. She's been messy. She's been behind the scenes. She enjoys it. She gets a thrill out of it. I
think there's a lot of these people behind the scenes that get a thrill out of it and because it's so easy to upset these people. And they put it all out there. And the minute someone says anything, they're like, Maria looks like her breath stink. Maria's like, hello, it is me, Maria. Anne is in Scotland doing Scottish things. I will not let people lie about me. My breath does not smell bad. It actually smells really good. But my feet are a size 12. That is true. But they are very pretty size 12 feet. And Brooke's like, I have little feet. So it's just, anytime anyone says anything, there's a picture of my husband on my phone when he was a little kid. Speaking of kids, Jolene's showing her husband as a kid. She just, the minute, if someone's like, I think Maria didn't go outside today, she's like, that is a lie. Hello, I'm going to go live in 5 minutes to address the lies being told about me. I have not, or did I go outside? One of the two. Either way, I'll be live and just talk in circles. No preparation. No story, just blah, blah, blah. And she can't. They have to go live to address anything said about them.
The parts I had to do,
no self-control. So it's so easy for people to get under their skin. So it makes sense that someone like Penelope would then go, oh, this is easy. I know how to piss these bitches off. They wouldn't let me in their cool kids creator club. Well, I'll create my own little cult, which she's probably done before, let's be honest. And I'll make these people do what I want and we'll take them down. We'll prank them. We'll pit them against each other for entertainment and also some revenge.
Like I said, I'll admit to, but I walked into that chat, and when I walked in to that chat, she was sending pizzas and giddy as can be about it. So yeah, I got petty. Again, my fault only, but she is 100% the foundation.
Again, there's a reason that her husband would rather fuck strippers than her. Because she's beautiful. Like, who wouldn't want to fuck Penelope? I'm sorry, to be honest. She's gorgeous. But the only thing that turns dudes off is being a psychotic ass bitch. And that's why he'd rather fuck strippers.
Brooke is a pick me, dude. And she's horny. She's like, who wouldn't want to if Penelope? Oh my God, calm down there. She could like be your child.
And that's why he wants to fuck strippers, Penelope, because you're nuts.
I mean, I don't understand what I have to do with Penelope. I'm not understanding any of that.
Yeah, I'm not, can somebody explain to me the connection between George and Penelope? Because I wasn't understanding that either. So if somebody can catch me up on like
Exactly. George, how the fuck?
I think it's that Brooke and Zeus think all people of color are friends, related, and working together. I kind of think that's kind of how this drama community is. She's like, you're the weekend and you all know each other. I think that's how they think. This is the kind of whites that think like that. They're like, they know each other.
You all become entwined. How?
Good night, Miss Mickey.
Zeus.
Why is Zeus doing chores? Like, this guy is always like, gotta feed your chick. He's gotta walk over here. Gotta ting on this glass. Gotta pick up a bird. It's stay on camera, sir.
Okay. Are you still friends with Penelope, George? If you want to say.
I was never friends with Penelope.
Okay.
Yeah, you were. She sent me screenshots, you moron.
It seems like Zeus is like jelly of George and Penelope, allegedly.
Zeus. That does not make
Can
me
you talk
friends
about
with
having calling people
anybody.
names?
But also, can we recreate this kind of thing more often? There were parts that were very entertaining. Like, Adee says this is crazy, but it's like crazy hilarious and crazy gross all at the same time.
Guys, hold on. The screenshot that you got, Zeus, that you just showed real quick, where it's blocked on the side where it shows. So she's sending you those screenshots and she's telling you that that's George saying that, but she's taking out the screenshot where it's his picture, right? You don't see his picture. She's just telling you that that's George. Is that correct?
It's him. It's him.
But no, okay, that's fine. You're saying that, but is that correct or no? Do you have? So she would only send you things that had that scratched off.
She would do it all the time with anybody.
Oh,
okay.
See, you see how he's blaming me for things? He's blaming me for things that he doesn't know. Those are alternative facts, and you are lying yet again.
Doors. What if she tricked him?
You're fucking lucky you live.
What if she tricked him?
What did you say, Boo? Zeus, I'm lucky I live.
Did you say, what did you say, Boo? Zeus just said, you're lucky you live far away, sir. I mean, come on. When's the last time you left the farm?
Far away?
You're fucking lucky you live far away.
Oh, he's gonna beat him up.
Don't threaten him.
Stop with the threats. Stop with the threats.
They all go into mom mode. Zeus, don't threaten him. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, I just threatened Clark and his dick, but don't you threaten George with a good old-fashioned street fight. Weren't you and Amber gonna street fight?
Real quick, backstage, and then you can go back. I won't put you up till after you cover your face again.
I think this is when Penelope joins.
I love you, but shut up.
I love you. I hate you. You just got to tell us you hate him. You don't even like him. Shut up.
Okay.
Oh, they are trying to protect Zeus.
So once again, like Zeus
the type of women that coddle problematic men. They always do. Baby men, stunted men, Arrested Development. They love it. It's the John Yates of it all. It's the freaking Zeus of it all. It's look at these mob tube guys. Maria is in like Flynn with all these problematic mob tube people, and she's modding, and she just I love them. I hate them. I love them. They love problematic men. If there is a baby man, Arrested Develop, someone saying something offensive, they're all for that. If you put a man in front of them that has their shit going, got their shit together and doesn't have Arrested Development and is doing the damn thing, they're like, we don't know what to do with him. But they love a problematic dude and they love to force him on everybody. Maria has done it with John Yates. Now Maria has done it with that Chicago muscle guy. Maria has done it with that other guy that is in Florida with her. She has done it with Zeus. I mean, they love it. And now she's like, whatever he did, I don't even know what Zeus did to piss her off, but they got in a fight. But Brooke is the same way. It took them like 3 tries to figure out not to be friends with JY. And now JY is looking better than these people. It's insane. It is insane.
He's not even showing you facts. Like, I didn't even put together KK as what was really been said. Even those pictures, I never sent those pictures. I didn't post them on Facebook or nothing like that. I didn't.
Pictures of his niece?
The one that he's talking about is a baby. Yeah, I didn't send.
It was George that sent that. I told him.
Oh, hi, Penelope.
Information.
And then Penelope joined, and everyone's like, because I don't think she has really went on anyone's panel since all this news broke of how diabolical she is. Instead, she's like been in some chats, I think, but I think this is the first anyone's heard of from Penelope. Oh, Stinky Fish. Yes. Remember how they still build up Stinky Fish? Stinky Fish sucks. He's like one of those guys who sucks so bad. He sucks. He's the suckiest piece of suck. Another troll, Arrested Development baby man with the fragile, his ego, and he had all those binders behind him. He's like, I got all the certificates. Look at me. And you're like, Stinky Fish. You came about in the community, in the Squirrels channel, talking badly about women's body parts, and you look like a fucking incel. So I don't know who invited you to the party. Well, it's Maria, it's Anne, it's Brooke. He seems nice. He seems like the kind of guy that'll kill you in your sleep. Nice. You know, he'll wait till you're sleeping. Yeah, so maybe you won't feel it as much. It's creepy. These women love protecting these weird guys.
Hi. I told them sock accounts had sent me information, and I told them to drop it. I can send you the screenshot. Or the screen record, whichever. Like, it doesn't matter.
And Penelope, are we friends?
We talked like a handful of times. The last time I talked to you before yesterday was in August.
Yeah, me and Penelope live probably 10 minutes apart from each other. Do we hang out outside of here?
What is it with Ohio? Damn, I'm out of here.
Ohio has some of the best people here. But
so George, you're in Ohio too? Bless your.
Sometimes, Maria, sometimes I gotta be fair. Sometimes the chick cracks me up. What is it with Ohio? It's kind of true. There are so many cuckoo bananas people in this little drama community that are from Ohio. Yes, Ilya. Everyone who says I'm out, all these drama people who are like, I'm never coming back. They always come back, and they always have socks. Their socks have socks. They never go away. Stinky Fish is here now. Hey, Stinky Fish, how's your certificates? Penelope says she's going away. She ain't going nowhere. That no one goes anywhere. No one ever. They stay and they just create new, things. Yeah, something with that Dib paid for his phone, but it's like you realize that you women, you co-sign for these dudes. It's the thing we always said about JY. You co-sign for these problematic little e-beggar dudes. And so then your friends, your supporters think, oh, he's good. It's a good person. I like Maria. She co-signed for them. I like Brooke. She co-signed for him. So then they give. So that's why those people do that. So, I mean, part of the responsibility is on these creators. Maybe they should vet these people that they put the stamp of approval on a little better. Florida and Texas, Florida and Texas.
I am in Ohio, but I have never hung out with Penelope. We don't talk on the phone. I don't really consider people on the internet friends. And that's where you guys are messing up at. You guys never met each other, but you guys are calling each other friends and all this. Look at all the trouble and the chaos.
I agree
don't
with you.
hang out with people here. I don't DM people here. And Zeus is lying. And you guys are giving Zeus credit because you guys are mad at Penelope. Zeus is a liar.
They are all guilty. Zeus, Penelope, and then
I'm
Zeus
not even
is a
talking
liar.
about that situation, Maria. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that Zeus is bringing me into this stuff. I literally probably haven't said anything to Zeus in a while. So I don't understand
He went
how
to you.
Zeus
He
is
went to
saying,
you and he blamed me for that account. He blamed me, not knowing that we had already talked and made up. And so he went up to you and he had no problem throwing me under the bus and blaming me without even asking. That's what he does.
So, KK, the reason why I turned on you, it had nothing to do with money or rewards or whatever. Honestly, it was because everyone in that chat, every single person came to me and told me that you were asking for money. You were saying that your girls didn't have money for like eggs for a birthday cake. And then you were sending me voice memos about being inside of in the background, you're like in a casino. So I hear you in a casino. They're expressing to me how you're always coming to them for funds and using the girls as pawns. So I was pissed off and nobody wanted to come forward because of all the dirt and nobody wanted to be exposed. So I said, fuck it.
So is there any way that you'd be able to show me that? Because
yes, I will.
I'm hearing this now for the first time, because again, like even that night that I did go to the casino and we talked, everybody knew. So that doesn't even make sense. Like not that that's even an excuse to go and do what you did, but going back to stand up for myself, that night, if I recall correctly, we were in that group chat and we moved from the group chat to me and you DMing because it was late night, but everybody knew that that I was going to the casino. So that wouldn't even make sense. I'm asking for eggs. But I'm at the casino.
She was hanging out with Holly White at the casino. What is going on? She's asking for eggs. This is the egg story. So Penelope, like, why'd you turn on me when you said you couldn't afford eggs, but you're at the casino, girl? And she's like, Holly White made me do it.
But everybody knows it.
They were already like, they hadn't known that part.
In the chat.
So yeah, they told me that you would like FaceTime them with the girls and they'd call them like auntie and stuff like that. So they built a really strong bond, and you'd be like, oh well, you know, your baby dad or whatever is out of work. There's issues with the van and like a bunch of stuff to try to get money or say that you didn't have enough money for eggs for their birthday cake, so they'd feel bad and send you money. But then you were doing that. That's why I did.
There's a lot of people also in this little drama community that behind the scenes go in people's DMs are like, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. And it's really interesting.
That's the sole reason. I couldn't give a shit less about Clint. I didn't give a fuck at all.
Weren't you messaging him though and telling him a bunch of things to me?
No, I never.
That was you that sent him the clip of me. So I, again, unless you sent that to somebody and then they sent it to him, that was you that sent it to him.
So now they're talking about Clint, Cemetery Jen's boyfriend, because KK was the one that was like, I think Penelope maybe they part of that group chat was in exposing those videos with Cemetery Jen, DV and Clint. I don't know. This is so messy.
I screen recorded every single voice memo like inside of our conversation, and I uploaded
Penelope,
it and I sent the list.
Why did you want my husband to hurt me, Penelope?
I wouldn't do that, Brooke. I didn't want your
I
husband
saw
to
the
hurt you.
screenshots.
Do you want me to explain it, or are you just
Yes,
yes,
absolutely. Because I'm a
Jesus Christ, this woman's like, this is some this anger level therapy. This isn't like healthy or normal.
tell you what, you're getting it all back.
Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that.
You're getting it all back, motherfucker. So good.
What is she getting back?
Go ahead and tell me.
Then there's no point in me talking to you. Do what you gotta do.
I want to hear what
KK,
it will soften my
I
heart.
screen
You know how I
recorded.
am.
Huh?
Go ahead,
You're a
Penelope.
fucking friend after all. You knew
Hold
how
on.
I'm soft as
But
fuck.
Brooke, you wanted to hear her out, so I definitely want to too. Regardless of what she says, let's hear her out, please, because maybe you can get some of the answers you're looking for. Go ahead, Penelope.
Okay. I screen recorded basically everything in our voice memo conversation because I had mentioned something and they were like, "What? I can't remember. I'll have to go back in and I'll check," which I will do. So I screen recorded all of our voice memos.
Clark, why do you send your dick to other fucking women when you're gay and you're married to a man, you stupid fuck? I'm texting your husband's job tomorrow. You want to call real life, bitch? It's on.
Why? What? I'm like George in this. Like, what are you talking? Go get sober. What's wrong with you? This is crazy. You're always the one that's like, don't contact my nursing board. Cheryl bear not, Amber bear not, John bear not. And then she's like, what does Clark's husband have to do with Clark's dick pics? What are you doing? This is crazy. You're being crazy. You're being cuckoo. Jason, come get the router, okay? And drop it in the pool. I think Brooke has become the people she covers. She's become Amber at her worst. I mean, you got to be the devil to beat the devil or something. I don't know, but this is insane. This is insane. Oh, you want a motherfucker? Like, who? Why are you talking like this? Why are you doing this? It's not that serious. It's really not. Did someone rip on your Halloween tree? No. They ripped on mine. And I'm not out here. Okay, I'm not out here going, you motherfucker, I'm going to go real life on you. But that was very hurtful about my tree. Because I work very hard on those trees. I have seen some, disrespectful comments in the past about them, but it's unfair. But Brooke, this is not good. This is not good. Lil Darn, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Says they all raised their voice after. Yeah, they think that's like here's why Penelope and George win in these situations, because they remain calm. And everyone who is mature, every adult realizes if you can stay calm, you win. The first person to get someone to come out of their character, even though I think that is your character, they're the winners, and the people that act all cuckoo are the crazy pants McGee's. But some people justify and go, she's just upset. You can't just go around acting like this. This is a crazy response for something that's not that serious. Sure, she spoofed your damn, but why are you online at night fighting with JY? Why were you best friends with JY? Why were you and JY doing these dirty deeds for a long time? Why are you now fighting him on the internet with Maria and them? It's like the world you involve yourself in and the world you actively participate in. You could have just got offline for a little bit. There's a lot of things you could have done instead. You're like, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Right? Treegate was real. Never forget. Never forget. And they're still ripping on my trays. They're ripping on my trays. Oh, maybe you guys are right. Maybe she did blow her earpods out, or AirPods or whatever. Because she's like, they don't work. Well, because she's screaming like a damn banshee. You sound bananas. It's embarrassing. Brooke, it's embarrassing. You got to get sober. You got to dry out, girl. You got to dry out. Dry out. Dry out. Not good. This isn't 2 glasses of wine. But here's the thing. Alcoholism also, and having a problem, isn't dependent on how much you drink. It's how that drinking affects your life and your behavior negatively. And it's very negative. So even if you have 2 glasses, if you act like this with 2 glasses, you definitely need to stop drinking.
Okay, go ahead.
And she'll be like, it's because I'm so little. I'm so skinny. That's why.
I uploaded it and then I sent it to the girls in the chat. They listened to it. So everyone, literally every single person.
Look at George. He's like, this is fucking hilarious.
Inside that chat, the original chat that we had, we have access to that.
Honestly, none of these people should be taking this seriously. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Okay, are you talking about the when I was out that night and me and you were going back and forth, and we were actually probably I think we were like clowning Clint, right? That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we were just talking shit. You were in the casino. I remember somebody tried to take your chair. You went off on them and stuff. We talked about.
Oh my God, she's like moderator 148. She went off on someone at HagCon over a machine or something. Oh, KK, are you friends with Mod 148?
About his daughter or some shit her daughter, and how he called her fat. And it was just a bunch of stuff. I wasn't even around for this whole Jen thing from the beginning. Like, that was all new to me.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
literally it. And nobody else wanted to come forward.
If I was hurting for money and then I went to the casino, so then you went to Missy and gave her my information for me to be doxxed.
She was like, listen, we found out that you might be trying to pretend you're poor, but then you went to the casino. So we just decided to blow up your life. We decided to tell everyone where you live, where your kids live, and all of your charges, and that you were the account behind the Clint Brady DV videos. Sarsies.
I sent Missy your information, correct?
And your reason for that is because they said I said I needed money for eggs, but I was at the casino.
Because they said you were using your daughters as pawns and have them calling the girls auntie and things like that while you were finessing money from everyone and spending it. And then they looked up your record.
I feel like Tragic Clint. What? Huh? What? What the what? Huh? Huh? What the fuck, you motherfucker? Huh? What? It's so convoluted, you guys.
They found everything and they were like, wow, she's scamming all of us, but we can't come out because none of us want to show our dirty hands.
No,
so I said, fuck it. That's the story.
No, that's not the story though. I mean, the story is like how long have you been doing this? How far back can we account for? That's not the story.
I'm telling you what happened. That's what happened. I became friends with everyone.
Listen, Penelope, are you living your best gay life? Because I don't think you are. You're not living your best gay life. You should be at home with your heterosexual husband making eggs you can't afford.
Yeah, but you were a weirdo though. You were really paranoid. You thought everybody was doing you wrong and doing this, and nobody was doing shit. What is your fucking chip, Penelope?
Pretty much, Daddy. Pretty much. It's great. That's actually
I didn't send every single piece.
A decent question from Brooke. Like, what is your deal, Ally McBeal? Why are you doing this, Penelope? Like, really, girl? Look in the mirror. Like, what? Is it just that you were real mad at these people and you just wanted to burn them? But it seems more than that. It seems this is something you do enjoy. because this is a lot of effort. A lot. You couldn't make me go through this much effort for any of these people. To all the accounts and the calling and the apps and the time. It's just that is like a full-time job. That would be a full-time job. Get all the addresses and everything. Like that's a lot.
Pizza. I didn't.
Okay. How many did you
There's
send
no,
me?
there's no way.
How many did you send me?
How many?
A lot.
How many?
I don't think she knows how many.
She said a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
I literally
I
can't give you.
Number.
I can't give you.
I don't think she can.
You sent
I
so
literally,
many.
I cannot
You
give you a
sent
number.
so many pizzas to my house. You can't give me a number.
No, it wasn't.
That's
Come on, we're not
insane.
talking about double digits amounts here.
Oh, but I'm sorry, but 9's enough for me.
Well, in John chat, they said that you said
So like 9's the limit. If you sent 9, bitch, you motherfucker, I'm gonna get your husband's job.
17 to Brooke.
Absolutely
That's what
not.
17. Damn, Penelope.
Absolutely not.
How many did you send me?
Oh my God. You're Amber. That's Amber. That's what Amber would do. Why? That scared me. I watched this before and that scared me. You're scaring me. And you're like a little person. And that scared me. Oh my God. Let's listen to it again. It's like Halloween. I think George shit his pants. He shit his robe.
Absolutely not.
said.
Absolutely not.
How many did you send me?
And this, like, she's at her house. Poor Jason. He's trying to sleep. Don't they got like other people in the house trying to sleep? What about them dogs? The dogs are like, oh my God, mom is on one again tonight. Hide the liquor.
And you better tell the truth
Oh
because
my.
I'm going to have you litigated against.
Not litigated again. What is litigated? People have cases for nothing. You can't handle the truth. You give no cases. Snowflakey flake. It is just this is like rehabable. I would go to rehab. This isn't even like fun Lindsay Lohan rehab. This is like murderous rehab.
For fucking small, I don't even know what. You better tell the truth right now. I will at least have fucking respect for you to do that.
It kind of gives me chest pains. I would at least have fucking respect. And she was up this morning laughing about this. Girl, this isn't like, they're not laughing at you. And it is embarrassing.
Tell the goddamn truth now.
Oh my God.
So the person that texted me, I know that.
Pussy ass. I'm done. You're a pussy.
Penelope, just come back up here and just come clean about everything.
Even George
it
is
doesn't
like,
look good for you. So just tell
just say it. Please stop her. This little woman, big world, is freaking out over here. She is freaking out. You guys. But she's so nice. She's so shy. That was right. Hold me too. This is scary. That man lives with this lady. And it's a school night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Them neighbors are gotta be like, oh, that little one is on one again. Yeah, I saw her come in with that white wine and the brown liquor. Brown liquor Brooke is in full effect. Oh my God. I'm convinced she just fights with people. She's like, John Yates, Amber. Like, it's just like, kind of all act the same.
Tell the truth.
She said all of them is why. She said all of them to all of us is why. She caused all of this. And that's why.
Well, you guys have heard now why I got dogs, because I needed money.
I'm calling the police at your police department. I gave Amber your number. She paid me $100.
Brooke, this is John Yates. She's John Yates. Remember when John Yates gave Tragic Lynn money for Siwa's number? Wasn't it Siwa's? $500 or something? Brooke doxed Penelope to Scamber, and Scamber gave her $100. She was like, I got $100. You had your transformation into JY is complete. Holy shit. Even JY didn't do that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my, I know they'll have some of it, but girl, just get some help. Even your drunk friend John was telling you to get some help. You gotta get some help, girl. This is not good. Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. JoJo has a theory. JoJo says, I have a theory. I think Brooke feels she can scream at Pensacola because of the age gap, like talking to her little kid on top of being drunk. I could see that. Yeah. Why not? But then she was yelling at Maria, too. Deborah says, I've hit a new low. I'm falling for a gay guy in a blanket who just gets a Barbie doll. Listen, George is looking like the fucking cherry on top in this group of people. I'll tell you. I don't really know George's backstory. We didn't get hella receipts on George. I don't really even know what George did. Okay, all I heard is something about a picture, and then we never saw nothing. So, and Penelope said, we don't know, just because Penelope said. Snowflakey Flake said, hearing it a second time with you saying exactly what we're all thinking. Oh, I'm glad you like that. Oh my gosh. Oh. He's an IP2. What the frick is an IP2? I know, isn't that like a weird community or something of people who yell in their cars and do meth or something? Oddball to be nice. Who's IP2? But who is? George is an IP2, is he? Right? He seems somewhat, but sometimes the most conniving people, the biggest cons, not saying you're a con, George, can be the calmest. So he keeps hiding because he can't believe. He's like, these white ladies are crazy. They are white. These middle-aged white ladies are crazy. George doesn't know what he did. He's like, why am I here? Who called me? Zeus called him because Zeus was probably jealous. Probably peanut butter and jelly. He's like, I think George has a boyfriend, but he's trying to get at my Penelope. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, do some Zumba. Brooke, you love this is where Brooke should start doing her Zumba stuff. Who cares if people tease you, girl? Just do it. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you feel better.
I gave her your number, your fucking last name, Boss Kids, all of it.
Look, I need some of that money too, Amber, because clearly I need money.
I gave her your number. I gave him your last name, Boss Kiss. All of it. Huh? Is that for Penelope? So that's the money. So Amber gave her $100 to dox Penelope. Very JY of you.
I need money for eggs. So if y'all want to drop some super chat.
I'm going to send you a quarter. I'm going to send Vault a quarter because she said you could share it.
Well, you got ripped off because Amber was offering $1,000.
Oh, well then fuck that shit.
Who?
No, I'm just kidding. And I'm sending Sarah Z a quarter because it's her birthday.
Can you show me real quick that it's you?
I already told you I was sending. Oh, I thought you asked me.
No. I didn't see it. Okay. All right. Cover yourself.
Hilla says, I thought I was a snuggie.
Brooke, I'll talk to you, but I'm not going to sit here and be berated. I understand that you're upset.
But I am way more than upset.
If you want answers, this isn't how you're going to get them. Like, I don't understand.
Right.
I'm literally trying to be honest with you. Like,
you're
I really
am.
am.
Honest though. But you're not.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's somebody.
Shoot, I accidentally.
It is a text. Yeah, me and Penelope live.
Okay. Shit. You were in the casino. I remember somebody tried to take your chair. You went off on them and stuff.
Yeah, look, I know you wanted to go.
It's rude and inappropriate.
What?
Is John still in here? If you wanted to come up,
Okay.
I need you guys earlier for what I knew. Okay,
Okay, so I think I got back to the spot. I accidentally clicked back. I think subconsciously my brain's like, be done. So, I think with Brooke is she really wants to be a victim in this. She's like, she was my friend, girl. You didn't even return her messages. How good of friends were you? Sure. Was Penelope pretending to be cool with you guys and playing all the sides and going behind your back and insulting my tree? Yes. Okay. Allegedly. But she's acting like someone died. Like she got into her house. What else did Penelope do? Find out. This screaming is getting you nowhere. It's just screaming. And you're making Penelope look rational. Like I'm starting to feel bad for her. Because that's how cuckoo you are.
You and Maria were all live. We were going to all get pizzas, okay? Whether you got 1, 2, or 3 that night. But then the next time she did it.
Clark, do you scream until you're fucking fucked by a dude or a girl? I'm just wondering.
What? I forgot this part. Do you scream until you're fucked by a dude or a girl? Probably his husband. But maybe he likes girls too. Why is Clark back in this? Why are we still talking about Clark's dick? Oh my gosh. Yeah, JY, I'm telling you, this gets crazier. JY shows up. Amber shows up. Like, it is insane. Snowy Flake says, youngest one on panel acting the most mature. She's a total troll, but she held her own against Drunky McScreamy. Not Drunky McScreamy. Oh my gosh. Cuckoo bananas. Oh no, Clark, that's a horrible comment. He says, Brooke screams until she's hit. It's all she knows. Oh, gross. Yuck. You guys are fucking, you deserve each other. You're both gross.
Fuck you, bitch. Sorry.
Okay. Wait. Let's play that again. Get ready for Screamy McDrunkerson. Drunky McScreamerson.
I knew, okay, if me, you, and Maria were all live, we were gonna all get pizzas, okay? Whether you got 1, 2, or 3 that night. But then the next time she did it.
Clark, do you scream until you're fucking fucked by a dude or a girl? I'm just wondering. Fuck you, bitch. Sorry.
And this is all because he sent his dick to 2 ladies that aren't you and said you had nude or you sent nudes or what? Why is she so mad? Why does white wine never made me this mad? It was always tequila. White wine just made me sleepy and gave me a headache. But this is the angriest Pinot Grigio I have ever seen.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And why did she go? I'm sorry. She has to play back into this role like, I'm sorry. I'm innocent. Oh, I'm out of character. Like, girl, no, this is your character. This is you.
Brooke, can I ask you a question? Brooke.
I'm sorry, what? I do not like being talked about like this in my chat. Clark, fuck off. You lied about me sending you nudes as if I would ever send your little tiny ass. You're like 5'2".
Okay, but why are you reacting so largely to this? You're used to people lying all the time in this little group. So if Clark the troll says you sent him nudes, the best thing to do is block him and say, yeah, right. And if you make a big deal out of something, it seems more true. And since we saw you be drunk and sexy to him before, I think that's where the Sensi party's coming in, because there's a little bit of truth. And that's why you're yelling. That's what it seems like. Valerie says Brooke seemed to think being little and cute was the way to get through life. Now she's just an old drunk. It's not working anymore. Find a new identity. It's seeming like peaked in high school. That's the vibe Brooke always gave me, is mean. You know, like she peaked then. That was her time to shine. Maybe she wasn't the meanest girl, but she wanted to be. And now she's entered this new little group where she can be real mean. And they're all like, she's prettier than us, so we're going to listen to her. You know, she's not like Penelope level, where Penelope's running multi-level marketing schemes behind the scenes, but she's enough with these other creators where they always throw out, everyone's just jealous of Brooke because she's so beautiful. And so I get what you're saying. All right. This is like a whole psychological study right here. 40 ounces of Pinot, 40 ounces on a school night. It's a free-for-all. Oh, okay, here we go.
And you're fucking ugly as fuck. And I only told you like
yes,
because you're ugly.
And it'd been out for like a week.
He's ugly. And I
was I mean, girl, you're 43, a mom of teenagers and little kids, and you're out there being like, you're fucking ugly, ugly as fuck. That's your only comeback? It's just, there's just so much emphasis. These women, they're just so stunted. They have so much emphasis on outward appearance, and inside they're just like rotting. They're like, he's ugly. And what's your point? But you were trying to show him your boobies. So how ugly was he really? It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh my gosh.
I was just telling him he was hot to make him feel good. God damn.
I'm leaving, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, Maria.
Dude, this got too crazy for Maria. Maria's like, no, because one thing with Maria, you're not going to catch her drunk like this. She will scream sober. She will sober scream, but she's like, no, I'm not dealing with this. She's like, I get that. You know, it's like that alcoholic family member. You're like, I've been to this party before. I know what she's going to do. It's only going to get worse. I'm out. I don't want to be I don't want to clean up this mess. Even Maria leaves. And you know Maria loves a panel. If she can tell her story and yell at people, she'll stay in all night. So Brooke really effed up.
Yeah, Brooke, I know you wanted to talk.
It's rude and inappropriate. It's saying that people sent news that they did not.
Can these people get equipment so we don't have all these audio issues constantly? They invest all this time online, yet they don't invest in their equipment. It makes no sense.
Everybody there, Brooke, if you want answers from Penelope, which I would like as well, we're gonna have to talk it out, because there's people in the chat.
I never placed any ads on your house. I never placed any ads on anyone.
Welcome back. Huh? What?
Sent his to fucking females and he's married to a male. That's all I need to know, really, honestly.
Clark sends his dick to females and he's married to a male. That's all I need to know. Homosexuals shouldn't be doing that.
Amber, you're more than welcome to come up if you want. Obviously, the link is there for anybody that's been involved. I mean, Penelope, obviously, you know, and I'll say here, like, what you did to me completely destroyed my trust in anybody on the internet for life, because even if that was true, which it wasn't, wouldn't have been no reason to dox me. Like, you have a little daughter, you know, I do too, right? So you put me in a really bad situation at the end of it all over people like, and to hear that my friends were then saying that is messy. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm pretty sure when I went to the casino, pretty sure I even announced it had been a couple years since I went, and I was so excited to get out the house. Or am I?
Oh my god, it's like if you over explain and talk about this stuff, it's like there you give truth to it, you add validity to it.
Being like, oh, you know what, you're right, this is fucked up. I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter, KK. You're right. I should have came to you when they talked to me about that, and I should have asked you instead of just.
You're right, KK. I shouldn't have blown up your life and put out your arrest report and your court date and your real name and said who was behind the KK's camera. But you know, I got really triggered. Eggs trigger me.
Immediately being like, oh, you know what, you're right, this is fuck shit, you know, and exposing it. It was fucked, and I do apologize.
Amber's on panel with Brooke. Oh no, Brooke's always like, click the link, bitch. I love how they think they're like gangster. They're like thug life. Click the link, bitch. You won't click my link. Cringe.
Really, I'm sorry about that.
Hey Clark, you're the one that says. Hey Clark, you're the one that says that you said Jules lovies over the internet and lets her fingers bang herself while y'all dirty talk. So anyway,
Is John still in here? If you wanted to come up,
what? This is like, I remember hearing this yesterday. You're the one who says, wait, you send we gotta listen to that one more time. So Brooke is claiming Clark sends Jules lovies so she can finger bang himself. So maybe pictures of his wiener? What's lovies?
You're right, this is fuck shit, you know, and exposing it. It was fucked, and I do apologize. I really am sorry about that.
hey Clark, you're the one that says. Hey Clark, you're the one that says that you said Jules lovies over the internet and lets her fingers bang herself while y'all dirty talk. So anyway,
is John still in here? If you wanted to come up,
I'm like imagining that. No.
More than welcome to as well. Hi, Amber.
Penelope, I want to know why you sent pizzas to me.
Penelope, it's me, Amber. I'm gonna sue you. I want to know why. She's so calm. I want to know why you sent pizzas to me. I'm sober.
And I want to know why you sat back laughing while everybody was blaming me.
She's so dramatic. She's so dramatic. This woman is drama. And I want to know why you sat back while blaming me. Amber will blow up her own life and look at you and go, what'd you do? What'd you do to me?
And blaming John. And blaming.
Doesn't Amber ever wake up and go, I think I should change. This is pretty fucked. I think I'm fucking up. This is crazy. How is all this going on? Oh yeah, I'm doing it. Oh yeah, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, okay. These people, they have no shame. They just lack shame. What Amber's done online, I would change my name. I'd go into witness protection. I would get full surgery so you couldn't recognize me, so no one could ever link me to the squirting and all of the atrocities we've seen through the years. But here she is. This could clear us all. And you know, Amber came into this thinking, oh, this is going to be another peace summit. So I'll just tell them that we should all work together. We'll take Penelope down. And then you guys just forgive me for all my sins. Remember them times I was like, you did daddy. You did daddy. Well, now I'm like a Christian and a sober. So I'm fine. I mean,
blaming Brooke. You even know that I blame.
You know, she's like, Brooke, we can come together. We can come together. It'll work. Me and you, girl. And Brooke's like, who the fuck? I ain't friends with you, bitch.
And Brooke, I blame Maria. I blamed everybody because everybody was a suspect. What did you get out of this?
We blamed each other because you're guilty. Even though Penelope did this, all of you have done it too. You're all guilty. Penelope didn't just come in here and invent all of these moves. She saw your asses doing it and she replicated it. Plain and simple.
So it wasn't just me. It was several of us. And
name them. I feel like Sutton from Beverly Hills Housewife. Name them. Name them. Penelope, name them. Who are you protecting and why? None of your friends are coming to your rescue. Name them. Name them. Tell us. Tell us everybody. Everybody by name. Drop the notes. Start a YouTube channel. Let's go.
And you did an entire stream being completely racist to me. Why?
Oh,
your daughter was
my
there
God.
with her
Girl, because I called you.
You think I give
because
a
I
shit?
called you.
Absolutely
Because
not.
I called you the
I did not feel
token
bad
black
about
friend.
you.
Oh, Amber. because I have a black son because I called you the token black friend. It's not a great thing to say, Amber.
Getting a pizza while we
A pizza? A pizza?
A pizza? A pizza? People came in my house, Penelope.
A pizza.
Maybe you shouldn't be racist and maybe you shouldn't be gross.
Maybe.
1 point, Penelope. Maybe you shouldn't be racist and maybe you shouldn't be gross. And she's like, what? Remember when Amber was like the racial crusader for half a minute against John Yates, and then she fooled some people, and then they were like, oh yeah, never mind. She's as racist as the next.
Maybe you shouldn't be a 25-year-old nutcase.
Maybe.
Whoa, what?
Maybe.
Wait. What did I just walk into?
Brooke. She filled her glass, dreamer. Thank you, Jay Esco. I rebuke you. It's such a classic. Amber is classic. Forever Young says we can't move forward until we know the members of the group. Yes, period. We cannot move forward until we know these members of the group chat. Okay. Quit protecting each other. No one's out here trying to save your ass. Expose them all. Huh? What? Says, I was spying on Terry Lynn's before. They put me to sleep. Brooke was apologizing. Apparently, she was cussing out Maria in a group chat. Oh my God, Brooke. If I was Maria, I would drop Brooke and just blame everything on her. Told her to F off or something like that. Oh my God. And if I was Brooke, I would drop Maria and blame everything on her. I'm so excited for their breakup. It's going to be epic.
You're right.
Who's fighting?
Brooke, excuse me? Who's here? You know who's here, drunk lady. It's Amber. You said you were going to just annihilate her. She wasn't brave enough to click the link. Amber thinks you're going to become friends. And she's like, I'm sorry, who's here? Who's that? I just went temporarily blind and deaf. That cannot be Amber. Amber would not click a link because I am a badass.
This is Amber.
This is Amber.
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want? Like, she's so drunk. She's that level of drunk where she's like, I think I'm on my panel. What do you want? What are you doing here? It's not your channel.
I'm talking to the
Her and Penelope are talking, bro.
Oh, okay.
You did it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I forgot. Where am I? Who am I? Where's Rocco? Did I show my nipples to Clark? Maybe. I don't remember.
An entire stream, Amber, calling me.
I called you the token black
Well,
friend.
are you?
Yeah, the help.
Do you want to answer?
The help? She called her the help. Why does that sound familiar that she said that? Was this around when she was working with JY? She called her the help. Oh, yeah, because when Penelope was with JY, Amber was making money going against the cancel JY. Now they're best friends again. And she's like, you can use racism and stereotypes and prejudice and all that when it works to your benefit. So that is when I said that. But I am still fighting for racial injustice. I don't quite know what that means, but I know that dollar bills come with it. So cancel JY, Amber says.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So
For answers for what?
Okay, let them talk, bro. Let them talk, bro. Because she did some shit to Amber too, and salute to Penelope for coming up here and answering questions.
Penelope didn't do shit.
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out
She
right
just
now.
admitted that she did.
No,
she just admitted
Amber
she did.
definitely got a pizza, but Zeus and Lynn weren't involved in that. It was the KK group chat.
And who the fuck is Lynn? Is Lynn from Canada? Is it Canadian Lynn? Who is Lynn? We're just hearing about Lynn all the time. Lynn didn't know nothing. Lynn. Well, who is Lynn? Lynn, the city of sin. Who is Lynn?
We all sent her a pizza. We did. She did an entire stream. There was nobody felt bad for Amber. And realistically, everyone laughed. Whether it was in the group chat, whether it was online. Everyone laughed at you, Amber, because
That is really true. Nobody is going to ever feel bad for Amber after all the horrible things she's done. So when people are like, and she did this to Amber, people are like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That adds up. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Don't see a problem there.
all you do is be disgusting to people. You did a whole stream calling me to help with your daughter in the background, crying after her knee surgery, and you're
shut up. You shut up about it. You need to worry about her.
What'd she say? Her daughter had knee surgery and she's crying in the background and you did a live. Penelope is just killing these hoes.
And realistically, everyone laughed, whether it was in the group chat, whether it was online. Everyone laughed at you, Amber, because all you do is be disgusting to people. You did a whole stream calling me to help.
You're sick, Amber. Please. You've done way worse than Penelope.
With your daughter in the background, crying after her knee surgery, and you're
shut up. You shut up about it. You need to worry about your kid. You need to worry about your kid. That's all I got to say. You need to worry about your kid and your job at Lotus, bitch. Bye.
It's not a job. I own my own business. Yeah. Go on.
Who cares if she has a job at Lotus? She has a job not sucking dick.
Oh my god, but she just paid you for you just were an informant for Amber, and now you already turned on her. These hoes ain't loyal. What is Lotus?
No.
Who says no? Someone just went no. What's that whisper? Someone said, I'm gonna fall asleep. Who is it? Was that Cody? Was that Chody?
No.
Did you guys hear that? It's like a ghost. I'm gonna fall asleep.
All right,
I'm
guys,
muted.
go ahead.
I'll stop.
No,
She does want me to say I did everything to her, but I'm not going to admit to something
Was that Jason going, I'm going to fucking sleep. Shut the fuck up, John.
I had no parts in. There's no point. It's already all out there.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
tell you what it is.
JY has entered the chat.
I don't care anymore.
Hey, Penelope, quick question. John Yates here. What did I do to you?
Hey Penelope, quick question. John Yates here.
John, I never sent you anything.
She never did nothing to me neither. There's no question about John Yates here.
Well, no,
Brooke's like, I love him. He's so funny. I forgot. Maria is never that funny. John Yates. She loves this man.
Anyway.
And JY secretly wants to be a comedian. He thinks he's funny. So he's living for this laugh. So he does that thing where he just keeps hitting the same note. He's like, oh, you guys like that? John Yates here. Ha, ha, John Yates here. It's because he's getting a laugh. So he's like, I'm just keep doing the same thing. My little nephew Frankie does that. When he has a joke that works, he'll just give you the same punchline over and over and over again.
I'm sorry.
Just wanted to, like, state who I am and my question. Like,
John Yates here.
John, nobody that I know of has sent you anything.
Well, we do know that Skelly lady sent you a lot of stuff, but she your friend.
John Yates.
Penelope, did you post on Craigslist stats?
John, do you
No.
have a press helmet, John? That's all I need to know.
It's awkward. They're ignoring you, bro, because you're so drunk. You're talking about press helmets. Even JY's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go to bed. Shut up.
Does it say PRESS on your helmet?
Okay, Matt Rife, calm down. Oh my god. No one is talking. This is weird.
I loved it. John Yates here. Do you have your typewriter, John Yates?
Cringe.
That was a great way to introduce yourself, John. Oh, I needed that. It's been a rough couple hours here.
I think John is like pooping blood again or something. He's taking a break. Huh? What? I think you're right. What says I think more will come out about Penelope for sure. And who else was involved? This is episode 1. I know, it's crazy. Oh my god. Someone talk. I'm embarrassed for her. Celebrity blogger JY has officially walked in the building.
Amzy, that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard you say in my life.
My life.
This is like a fucking dysfunctional AA meeting for Sheezy. I've never been to an AA meeting, but I figured this is what it looks like.
You might want to check one out. You can Google it online. I gotta speed this up to 1.3. It's no one's talking.
Yes, I'll drop it right now. Hold on. I thought it was pinned.
Oh my god, these people on the damn link.
put out a hit, so I'm happy that worked. So good.
She was like, I'm so happy I can make you guys laugh. My joke worked.
Oh shoot, that's me. Okay, sorry, that's my bad again. But after that, I don't know what I said afterwards.
We didn't hear much after John Yates here.
Oh, okay, so no, I was curious. John Yates here. Hi.
It worked the first time. Now we got to move on.
From Yates Action News. So Penelope, just curious for shits and giggles. What was it that I did to you to make you just do all this?
Good question.
Craziness.
Brooke's like, I fell down the stairs. Oh my god.
Am I muted again?
I fell in a hole.
And
No, we can hear you. I don't know
Okay,
if Penelope is or if you can hear her, but I don't hear her. Penelope, are you there? Because if you're there, we can't hear you.
Oh my god.
John.
What? Yes.
You cannot talk to Maria and tell her to quit talking.
No, she's in the chat, like referring to me.
I don't give a fuck. She's free to be here.
I'm not saying she's not, but like, just stop referring.
You don't even acknowledge her, dummy.
Okay. Where's been?
She's gonna come back up. She's gonna come back up.
My God.
Like, we're all adults. We can just all ignore each other.
That's a mighty ask for these folks, KK.
The people that don't like each other. It'll work out so great because
that's all I want to know. That's it.
Yeah, John, and I don't know how much you heard, but listen, again, Penelope is the reason that my information was doxed. Penelope threatened my life once. I found
Threatened your what? Tell us about this, huh? What? Tell us about that. Where, KK? You gotta talk about that. She threatened your life. What do you mean? She threatened to come over and like Dateline NBC you? What happened? What is going on? What is with Penelope? Is she in the mob tube? Like that is, you lead with that. That is, if it bleeds, it leads. You gotta, you have to start with that. You are dropping the ball, girl.
I found out about it. Penelope did some really fucked up shit, and her just admitting it. I'm sorry, what?
Guys, I'm really glad that you're laughing at the John Yates here thing. Like that's like,
Sir, you said one funny thing. You have to move on now. Okay, this is like the 4th, 5th mention. Yep, that was a good one, John. Now keep moving.
I meant to do that.
He's like, I was witty once.
Laughing at the fact that Vanilla.
Like, okay.
He's still talking about it. No one's listening to each other. He's like, I did a funny.
Like, what is she gonna do? Like,
I don't know. I'm happy you're all getting a kick out of it. So yay.
Yay, System Ba.
So I don't know.
Brooke and John are twins. They are so cringe.
I just want I came up not to talk about anybody. Penelope was here and being very cavalier and candid about her struggles, and I was curious to know, what he did to her specifically.
Oh no!
To warrant this is all. That's all.
Oh no! I fell in another hole, aka the toilet bowl. Jason left the toilet seat up. I'm stuck. My tiny self is stuck.
I understand. I mean, and listen, to hear that it was because, and she said she's going to show me, and I hope she stands on that. But to hear that my friends were saying that I was complaining about not having eggs to make cake with my kids, and then all of that to turn into me being doxxed and my record and everything. I mean, it was a lot to hear, especially knowing that was the reason.
Yeah, but more about the threaten your life
behind it. I got an apology with that. It'll be what it is. But Penelope, if you're still there, I hope you can come up and there can be any type of resolution.
But where's Penelope? Because I just I feel like I ruined the surprise. I really just wanted to know, and I think Brooke wants to know. I think me and Brooke stand united in what we wanted. Now, Brooke, I don't want to speak for you. But I think that both of us are very inquisitive at this moment in time to see what we did to warrant such a reaction from you in such a horribly evil, scandalous scale.
Well, I don't think, and hopefully she'll come back up, because I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't know what her issue was with Zeus or their fallout.
But I need to make it
John,
really
she
clear
pretended,
that I'm not standing with fucking John on anything.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, as far as anybody looking for a reason,
I need to make it very clear. Do I think he's a clever motherfucker who I enjoy and was my best friend and possibly is my best friend? Yes. But Maria has just texted me, Dear Brooke, I will end your life if you keep talking to JY. Love, Maria. I will out all your secrets. John, I hate you, but I love you. But I hate you. Maria's texting me. She's scaring me, John.
I'm the last person to make an excuse for her. I'm gonna say that this became something that she did for fun. This she enjoyed this, and it didn't matter to her who was being hurt at the time. I don't think she ever thought it would get this far.
Why is it being allowed? Like, why was Penelope up here and speaking all like she didn't.
George, come back up if you want, George. I don't know, and I can't see. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, John. I don't see if Zeus is still in chat. I don't know if he is, guys, but you guys are both more than welcome to come up again. That would be great if we could just come to a resolution. If Penelope could come back up and speak to you guys.
She's kind of sitting here, and it's Penelope. Like, from what I'm hearing, the general thought is that, Penelope, Zeus, and this Lynn person, not Terry Lynn, some other Lynn extra, Lynn sequel, whoever she is, all have like these group texts and whatever and FaceTimes where they're gonna do all this. They're gonna be friends to Brooke's face and then sell her out. And
to be fair, John, you sold me out too. You sold me out too, though.
Brooke, I don't need your help right now, and just be quiet because I'm not saying anything bad about you. So,
but you sold me out too.
Brooke, can we just not right now for 1 second?
Okay, but you sold me out.
No, she's drunk.
Okay, well, you sold me out more. You want to can we just?
Why am I laughing and you're getting mad? It's true.
I'm not getting mad.
This is the largest array of moods and emotions. Fuck you, motherfucker! I'll take your husband's job. I'm laughing and you're getting mad, motherfucker. Gay guys shouldn't send dick pics. I love you. You're so funny. Are you wearing a press helmet? Like, this is Moody McMooderson.
Who's getting mad? I am. I'm trying to say that this person did the same thing to both of us, and
yeah, you guys hit the like or dislike or something.
Forget it. Forget my point. It doesn't matter.
See how
send money for eggs.
Gets mad whenever I'm just like, just tell the truth, John, and maybe everything will be okay. But he's like,
okay, so Brooke, tell the truth that night when Penelope was texting your husband, you weren't live saying that I was trying to ruin your
I totally
marriage and
I'm
your family
so
and everything
I
like
am
that,
so
Brooke.
sorry for blaming you for that.
So now I get that right now this second.
But it's for that.
Oh,
that's it.
So thank you for that.
No, Maria right now is watching. When she was watching this, she was just so pissed. This was Maria when she saw John and Brooke kikiing and laughing.
Calling the cops as we speak.
Maria, she's like, I'm calling the cops as we speak.
Are you going to say you're sorry too?
What? When I had this
you said
on here from the same spoof numbers that you were saying I was calling on?
Oh, Jason's getting mad. He said, shut up, John.
It must be me calling him then, Brooke, huh?
He said you were calling.
Buddy.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, she's such a badass. Such a badass. Yeah, that lady's trying to get another mod. Oh my god.
For that apology.
Are you sorry for your blaming me for calling you incessantly when I was not? Are you going to say you're sorry too?
Huh? What? That is not real. She did not. What's saying that Brooke said she's a light drinker. I did hear her say, I only had 2 glasses ever since I had this weight loss surgery. And is going to do some research on how she's getting drunk so fast. It's because you like to drink and you're a drunk. That's why you get drunk when you're drunk. That's what it is, girl. Let's not pretend. Way before you had that weight loss injections. Remember Christmas with John? You were acting a hot mess fool when you were friends with him. I mean, what are you talking about? You don't need to do tests. You don't need to do any research. The research is you drank too much and you act like an asshole when you drink that much. There you go. Problem solved. You can pay me. You can pay me for that if you want. Okay. Send me $100 that Amber sent you.
Do?
What? When I had this
you said
here from the same spoof numbers that you were saying I was calling on?
Oh, Jason's good.
So here's the part. Jason's getting mad. Now, do you guys hear Jason say, shut up, John? He just told you to shut up.
Mad. He said, shut up, John.
No. Here from the same spoof numbers that you were saying I was calling on?
Oh, Jason's getting mad. He said, shut up, John.
It must be me calling him then, Brooke, huh?
He said you were calling.
Yeah. Are Zeus or Penelope still in the chat?
My husband.
No, I'm not going to take over my life. I'm not going to.
And then she's embarrassed. This is what she does when she's embarrassed. And then she overcompensates. My husband. Oh, you're gonna be in trouble. I can't believe my husband said that. He told you to shut up, John. He's not mad at me. He's mad at you. You're in trouble. Oh my God, Jason. And it's same thing she did this morning with the drinking. She's like overcompensating. She's like, oh my God, you guys, did I say that? That was so crazy. That was so funny. Did I burn any bridges? I did. Okay. Dreamy, what are you talking about? Dreamy, you better come clean. You better tell me what do you mean by that? Because she's worried. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme for drunks is you immediately get that anxiety that next day, like, and then you're still a little drunk. She's gonna go through all the I feel bad for her actually, because she's gonna go through all the waves of emotion and embarrassment. I mean, not too much because I don't think these people have a lot of shame, but worried, depressed. But then she's just gonna do it again because she'll make excuses and people will go, "Oh my God, it's because you're so little. You don't even drink that much. You're acting fine. You were just upset." It's like she gets upset a lot over nothing, right? I feel embarrassed for her, so I wish she felt embarrassed for her, but she don't. But I mean, if she wants to keep entertaining us with her drunkenness, go ahead.
Like a coward the second I came up. Penelope ain't gonna address nothing because she has nothing. Y'all can have her come up and say, and Penelope can say like, well, you know what happened that day? I was late for my library meeting and I missed book club by 15 minutes. I was so rattled. So I decided to like tell Brooke that I was her best friend and then make spoof calls between her husband and John the whole night. And then
I have police control. I know. I'm just, let me address
that. Lindsay lady is so annoying. She's everywhere, and it's just like the all caps. That's like the only thing I agreed with the squirrel on is be gone. That girl is, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. She's just, it's too much.
Address. I have control. Brooke and John were talking, and they have tons of history. And again, I'm waiting to see if Penelope's gonna come back up because people, have questions. I'm happy.
Yes, Rob. And JY tried to warn her. He legit was like, let's skip ahead a little bit. He was like,
I was able to get an answer.
You can't delete this. Brooke, log off. And she's like, shut up, I'll do what I want, bitch. And he was actually like giving her good advice, like, go to bed. You can't delete this live. This isn't your channel. She's like, whatever, bitch.
For her to show proof, and she said she's got proof.
But what proof?
Did even hear like
she admitted to it already? What more proof do you need?
You know what the funny thing is though? There's like a lot of people that the more they get in their alcoholism, actually less alcohol makes you more intoxicated. It's strange, but that does happen to people. Like if people who are heavy drinkers, then through the years, I've known people like that, and there's probably like scientific research, but I've never looked it up because I don't think I was one of those. I think I just drank a lot and blacked out. Let me look it up. But I remember people kind of telling that story. And then I had a friend that was like that. And it was just like the older she got, the less she could actually drink. Like she would get more drunk. And it could have, I don't know what the theory is behind that. Why do you get drunk faster the more you drink? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why do alcoholics need less alcohol to get drunk or get drunk faster? Let's see. If you build a tolerance. Alcoholism is a cunning, baffling, and powerful disease. Those who struggle with alcoholism often experience a range of external consequences and behavioral changes inconsistent with other chronic diseases. For example, they might experience the loss of a job, career, blah, 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 getting drunk faster than usual. There are several reasons why you may get drunk faster than usual. One factor is your body weight and size, as a smaller body will feel the effects of alcohol more quickly than a larger one. Another factor is your tolerance, which can change over time based on the frequency and amount of alcohol you consume. Additionally, your metabolism and how quickly your liver processes alcohol can also affect how quickly you become intoxicated. Other factors such as stress, fatigue, and certain medications, Adderall, can also impact your body's ability to process alcohol. This makes you feel drunk faster. Be aware of these factors and drink responsibly, as excessive drinking can have serious health consequences. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's, I think you have to worry less about getting drunk fast and more about how you react on said alcohol. And it's ragey. It's not good. It's not good. She's not a good drunk. She's not a fun drunk. It's a mess. And if you're at the level where you're getting this intoxicated and going online and raging out on people and just embarrassing yourself and your legacy, it's not good. Okay. Oh, stages of alcoholism. That's a good one. It's so interesting. Addiction is so interesting to me. Stages of alcoholism. Oh, there's some. Yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness. So pre-alcoholic, do you drink to feel better about yourself? So here's the stages of recognizing the signs. We'll just put this out there for information purposes. Stage 1, pre-alcoholic. Do you drink to feel better about yourself? Do you drink to dull the pain? Do you drink to forget, stop worrying, or eliminate anxiety? If so, your drinking could escalate. I mean, yeah, I'd say yes, yes, yes for myself. Early alcoholic, stage 2, blacking out from drinking too much is a warning sign of this stage, along with lying about drinking, drinking excessively, and thinking obsessively about drinking. Stage 3 is middle alcoholic. At this point, it's obvious to those close to you that you're struggling. You might miss work, forget to pick up the kids, become irritable, and notice physical signs of alcohol abuse. Facial redness, weight gain or loss, sluggishness, stomach bloating. Support groups can be highly effective from a form of help at this stage. Stage 4, late alcoholic. At this stage, drinking becomes everything in your life, even at the expense of your livelihood, your health, and your relationships. Attempts to stop drinking can result in tremors or hallucinations, but therapy, detox, or rehab can help you get your life back. And then stage 5 being recovery. Once stabilized, the goal is to transition from detox to treatment to maintenance. Shout out to Hazelton. Shout out to Hazelton. Yes, yeah. If you drive drunk to get a Gatorade, that's not good. Forgetful. Yeah, I mean, it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not fun.
She admitted, did you hear her? From Terry Lynn came from that. People that I've been cool with for years all of a sudden didn't want to talk to me. All stem from this. And to hear, it's because I was telling my close friends that I didn't have money.
People in the same circle of friends.
Yeah.
No, they're not the same circle of friends.
Okay. So Penelope wasn't your friend, Brooke?
No, she was my friend, but she would text me like quarterly.
Like quarterly, like you do your taxes quarterly.
I have ADHD as well, and I think there's people with ADHD sometimes who are more prone to these kind of addictions because they become coping mechanisms for things. So yeah, there's a lot of, I'm sure Brooke knows all about that, being in the medical field and those, what are they, like morbidities or premorbidity or whatever they're called. But yeah. And Adderall, I do not like Adderall. I take Vyvanse. Adderall was too much for me. Too much.
Like what's every 4 years?
Quarterly.
But I know it helps people, so God bless.
That's your answer.
Yeah.
You spoke to Penelope quarterly. So then why were you so mad last night and today about it? If you only spoke to her quarterly.
Because we've been friends quarterly.
So like the new magazine of Guns and Ammo.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Valerie says there is a stage where you start getting drunk off just a few drinks. It's what they use to refer to as a lush. I remember hearing that term. That makes sense because that's the stage I think that I was talking about. It is good to have real life friends. Yeah, log off, EMFers.
I don't talk to anybody. I didn't even talk to you a lot when we were friends, John. I can't talk to people.
You're gonna say that me and you spoke quarterly?
I can't talk to people.
Really? You're gonna say that me?
Well, how can you be anyone's friend then? Like, why do you expect so much from your friendships if you can't talk to them?
What did you do? Drive with me to work? Or I mean, it was all.
John, so what? You're not gonna tell me we didn't talk multiple times?
You know what, John? If you want to hear this, if it makes you sleep better, we were better friends.
You were the one. You were the one. Okay. You said you spoke quarterly to me after Brooke.
Yes, I spoke daily to you, not quarterly. Okay. What is wrong with you?
They spoke daily. Ugh.
Brooke, you have no idea what you're saying right now. The moral compass shows a lot right now, Brooke.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have to say something. I'm sorry, but I hold on, John. I see.
So it just became like the Brooke and JY show.
I've been around, whether I still
I don't give a fuck.
I know that, but you can still hear from your voice, like
not you. The people that are texting me saying this isn't a good look. I don't care.
It's not a good. The people that are texting you, it's not a good look, are your friends, and listen to them.
You know what, John? Every time you go live, it's not a good look, John. So shut the fuck up.
You stay live and keep making it worse for yourself. And I will sit here.
You know what? You could have been somebody. You could have been a fucking Perez Hilton, but you're done. Oh,
and
fuck.
here you are still talking about me.
She says, but you're done. Oh, fuck. And Perez Hilton, like, what a reference. You could have been somebody. You could have been, I don't think so. You guys give him a lot of credit. You're like, when he's in his element, no one can touch him. I'm pretty sure everyone can touch him. He's not good at this. I don't know. These delusions of grandeur. He's not good at this. He's not.
And to me.
I mean,
Okay,
I've got a license and I've got a whole nother backup. You're the one
you have
that's
a great
depending
life,
on this
Brooke.
shit,
You
not
do.
me.
You've showed it to us. How great
Okay. Well, you're depending on this to survive two people.
I'm not on
me.
my channel right now, am I? No, I'm not.
I'm just saying you're trying to survive two people.
Right.
And you're struggling.
Right. Yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah. How's your roof, Brooke?
It's in my roof. Would you like did you not watch my live?
Why did you never show like the repair?
Because my roof was never damaged. We had a hailstorm. Okay. And then I'm like, I need to claim it like the rest of my fucking neighborhood. So I claimed it. Do you want to hear the truth or you want to talk over me?
You had no hurricane insurance, right?
Do you want to hear the truth?
Your good friends went live.
I don't live in a hurricane zone, you sick, stupid fuck.
Wow. Okay.
I live inward. I live inward.
John Yates looks so sober next to her. You sick, stupid fuck. My roof was never damaged.
You live in Houston.
I live in Lumberton, Texas.
Okay, that's a
Look it up.
area. So that's not a hurricane area, Brooke?
No, it's not. That's why I moved here, bitch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's why I moved here. So shut the fuck up. I moved here because I did not have to worry about a seawall or anything.
Isn't she like worried? Like, what if your kids find this video? Or you're like your mom. If Nana heard me talking like this online, oh my God. I think she put me in the hospital, the hospital. This is crazy. Yeah, the truth about the roof comes out. She didn't like raise money, but I think, Brooke is really good at dry begging. So they call her out on that a lot. But oh my God.
Okay.
Next. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. Hold on. Hold the fighting. Hold the fighting.
Messages in the next 3 months.
Hold on,
my
Brooke.
videos, John.
Brooke.
I fucking have held my fucking mouth.
Brooke.
But John, you have fucked
You've
up
held
tonight.
your mouth, Brooke? Oh my God. What have you not been like telling
a lot, John. And you know I have not told a lot.
Okay, so Brooke, tell it now.
Why are you still protecting him? If he's such a dumb buck and you hate him, it only is because he must have shit on you. Otherwise, there's no other reason to protect him at this point. It's so frustrating. And you still love him. He's your best friend. You love him.
I'm not. Nope. I'm going to get it all together in a PowerPoint.
Oh, you get it all together. You do what you got to do. Put it in a zip drive, and you let me know.
It won't be a zip. I don't know how to do zips. Zips are confusing.
It's like very freaky how she goes back and forth. You motherfucker! I don't know how to do zips. It's very confusing. To the baby voice, she goes motherfucker to I'm sorry, so sorry.
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah, so are you.
Oh yeah, these two. These two.
I got you, bitch. You're like my best fucking friend, John. And I fucking not like real life best friend.
Maria, did you hear that? You're like my best fucking friend, John. After everything Maria and Ann allegedly do for you, probably not. But oh my God, you love him. You want to marry him.
But like, I will get you though. I will be better than you.
Because she was still a little, when you get super drunk and that next day you're kind of like, I still remember that feeling, like it's cloudy, like you're kind of dizzy still. You're kind of like, whatever. And you're still feeling the effects, like you're still a little drunk. She's like, yeah, I'm a little drunk. And she's feeling it out. She's testing the waters. Like, maybe I'll go try to be cute and see if everyone forgives me. I don't want to watch it. Maybe we'll watch it together. We'll make it a big joke. She wanted to get ahead of it. And she was probably still a little ripped.
Just because you got Cody, that's your secret treasure?
What are you even saying?
Did Cody not just go, huh? I heard Cody talking shit on me the last
Cody's in the bedroom sleeping.
Well, he was talking shit on me on the live that you did last, and I heard it. So
Vault.
This is like the first time Cody's been on his best behavior. We ain't even heard him. And John Yates sounds, you're so drunk, you're making John Yates make sense. He's like, what are you even talking about, you psycho? He's like, oh, there was a Cody. He was talking shit about me last time. Cody!
Your friend is saying,
I hope
I don't
his
miss that feeling
balls are
either.
Cody's
better.
speaking when he's in the bedroom sleeping.
And I
He was
really
saying,
hope
John,
that
hi,
he's
John.
so,
Okay.
like he's so
Can y'all let
not
KK
fucking
talk,
involved, but he
please?
shows balls.
Can you let
to
KK
people.
talk?
No. Oh, I did it
And
again. That was Busy's favorite part. Busy's like, who's that random guy that just comes up and Busy does such a good impression of him? Like, you go let KK talk. Like, Busy does his voice perfectly. That poor guy was like trying to help. And he walked into like mom and dad. Okay, I think I found it again.
Vault, your friend is saying,
I hope his balls
listening
are
to
better.
Cody speaking when he's in the bedroom sleeping.
This guy's like, I'm gonna help my friend KK. Would you let KK talk? Busy before the show, he was doing an impression of this guy, and it was so good. This poor guy.
And
I
he was
really
saying,
hope
John,
that
hi,
he's
John.
so,
Okay.
like he's so
Can y'all let
not
KK
fucking
talk,
involved, but he
please?
shows balls.
Can you
to
let KK
people.
talk? Brooke, you too emotional. Brooke, you too emotional. And John, you got too much sugar in your tank. Calm down.
I don't even know.
It's the booger sugar, he's saying. You're too hyped up. You got too much sugar in your tank. Means you're too hyper. You're too much sugar. Too much booger sugar. And Brooke, you're too emotional.
You are respectfully.
Well, too bad. Too bad. You got too much sugar.
That's snowflakey flake, yes. Brooke's like, oh shit, I dropped down and the weekend came up. That's the weekend. I love him. Do you know Drake?
All right.
Tank. Calm
Thank
down.
you, man. I appreciate you
let
coming
KK
up.
speak? Can you let KK speak? Damn, I just came out to say that.
Thank you,
to
sir.
KK.
Why is
I'm
this
just
woman?
I have a question, John. Are you asking?
Stop. This lady. Everyone needs to block her. It's too annoying.
Penelope, what she
I feel like she's shouting at me. We have to fast forward.
And Craigslist ads and pizzas, because I had the Craigslist ad, I had the pizzas. Lord knows I had the spook calls, and I'm not saying it's all Penelope's fault. I know that there was somebody other than Penelope involved with it. She doesn't get the 100% blame on it. Because I know that TL. I picked up the phone when she was calling me from one of her spook numbers once, and
we all know TL did some of this. We know TL's behind a lot of this stuff. She's like the OG. The TL's like an Amber, just nefarious. All right, so we know. I actually believe this dude when he says that because the lady is next level. And
she actually spoke, right? Is that what you were saying on her live earlier?
Yeah.
That she actually spoke, so you know it was her.
He's got to play that live with Lily where she talks about the spoofing and TL and when she went to TL's house and there was like all the GUNS. That's what she said, I think, under her couch. So that was weird. That was a weird part, but she was talking about the spoofing. You should post that back up.
And I go, of course it's you. And she's like, well, you were going to pick the phone if, you blocked me. So I had to keep calling. So I know it just happened. Penelope, doing it.
Well, here's a fun fact for something I could tell you. Before Penelope was even around, and maybe even before you ever received spoof texts, I had received them from Terry Lynn, like a couple years ago.
Thank you. Yeah. This is learned behavior. You weirdos, the TLs have been doing this for a long time. A lot of 6'6" allegedly.
So I also can say from personal experience that Penelope was definitely not 100% behind it. But something that Brooke did say that
I have it live, and maybe I'll play it. Since Lord, I go to legal.
Even Brooke says yes, she believes that TL did that and is guilty. She's like, I love you now, TL, but I know you're guilty.
Put it out while we were on the live.
So if your own friends don't believe you, why would any of us believe you?
And you're right, and I'm not excusing. And Terry Lynn, I love you right now.
Oh no. Tragic Lynn is gonna put that in the file cabinet and she gonna get you. She gonna get you, girl. Oh my God. I'm worried about Brooke.
No, but I'm not excusing you from that, Terry Lynn. I'm not.
Okay, Brooke, I'm not being mean right now, but that was.
I'm just not.
Brooke, that was a year and a half ago, Brooke.
But
I'm telling you
right now, if I believed it then, I believe it now, and I love her right now. But I'm sorry.
So Ralph, I'm not letting you up here, Ralph. And all I see is your chest. Thank you for that view.
I do believe Terry Lynn sent those to John. Period. And I love you, TL, but I cannot cover for anybody, and I don't want nobody to cover for me.
Well, you know what, Brooke? I appreciate you saying that, and I will give you a point for that. Thank you.
Oh no, girl, you're in danger.
For owning for saying that. I
This
appreciate that.
I'm not trying to be your friend.
we know how TL moves in this community. She will freaking store that in the file cabinet, and she's coming after you before you know she's coming after you. But they should know better by now. She'll never forget this. You told JY and the rest of all these people that Terry Lynn is guilty of spoofing and trickery. And TL is like, just like Amber, I have been forgiven for my sins because we're going to blame it all on Penelope. Oh my God, Brooke, you are in danger, girl. I am worried about you. I would be in hiding.
And why do you have to ruin it with something like that? Did I say I'm not your friend? I just want to give you a compliment. God, just take the compliment.
She was telling her truth, and now she took it back. Oh, what? So, spoiler. She took it back, and now Brooke is promoting Terry Lynn's wreaths for brownie points. What are Terry Lynn's wreaths? Does she make wreaths? How nice. Oh, my God. Good luck, Brooke. Oh, she's ever missing. I mean, I'm just saying. What if she tries to buy her house on Christmas? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Allegedly, I don't know. They're all friends again.
Compliment and run with it and just don't ruin it.
John, why can't you just shut the fuck up and not bitch about me not taking the compliment? You know what I mean?
It's my papa.
Rough, step back so I can see what you're wearing under, please. Step back some more towards the door. Let me see.
Me?
No. I have somebody backstage and he's shirtless, and I'm gonna let him up if I can see what he's.
Oh.
He can maybe. All right. What's up, Ruff? Yes, sir. Speak.
Okay, that's not the guy to come up. I'm sorry. You're
Oh
cute.
my
Yes,
God.
you're cute. I'm sorry. Rude. I'm live.
I just want to put salmons on notice.
Salmon. I love salmon.
Salmons, you won't last much longer, you pussy. Keep commenting out every day.
Listen, Ruff, you can't come up here.
Who are you, cutie?
Ruff, you can't come up here and talk about Salmon.
Oh,
You can't do that.
KK's babies. He's KK's husband. That's Jason 2.0, y'all.
That's Ruff.
Oh, I can.
Where is Salmon? No, you cannot. He's not gonna porn bomb me. He's not gonna.
I don't really know who this guy is or why he came up, but okay. Oh, look at my little chilly cat. She's like, oh, the dog's here. She's going, meow, meow. Are you mad about the doggy in here? But you love Buffy. She's your friend. She's your friend. She loves you. She's your sister. We got Tilly. We got executive producer Tilly and producer Tilly, and producer Buffy. Oh my God, 3.5 hours. I'm getting tired. It's okay. You know, Buffy, she stays away. She's just laying on the bed, the little tree skirt. What, you guys, I saw SKTD. What's that an acronym for again in regards to TL? It's okay. No, it's just Buffy sleeping on the, come here. You're okay. Mwah. Here, come sit over here. She's just laying on the floor. On her little bed. Timu Ujaka. Jason 2.0. That's what she said. She's flirting. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward.
Connection's bad on StreamYards. I apologize. I want to trust me. I want to.
He's not naked. He showed me. He's not naked, and he's not gonna porn bomb me.
I thought she was gonna get porn bombed.
Got something.
What's happening?
John.
Anyway, thanks for letting me on here. Salmons, you're a bitch. Keep timing me out.
No, he's not.
Boy.
And he's not in the chat right now. So wait, Ruff, did you wait till he wasn't in chat to say that?
No.
No, Ruff, did you wait till Salmon wasn't around to say this?
No. I've seen him come up here, so I was hoping.
Okay.
So there you go.
I think JYP's on the stream. All right, you guys, I gotta wrap it up. I'm too tired. And the animals are in here and they're like, Mom, it's time to cuddle and go to bed. So we had fun. It's been a time. Thank you for joining this very special Sip and Key as we cover this craziness. We just had to do a special little live because there's so much more. So if you want to watch the rest of it, just go to KK's camera. Watch the video, give it a like, and ask KK, who did you order pizzas for? What's going on? Thank you guys so much. Shout out to the super chats. Thank you, Eileen, Tamara. Thank you for our members and the member Jamie B, 7 months, Little Darn, 3 months. You guys are all amazing. But yeah, 3.5 hours. Busy's gonna be like, Jolene, that's too long. I wanted to be there for that one guy, but you know the deal. Hit the like on your way out. Leave a comment after the video posts. Let us know all your thoughts, hopes, dreams, and opinions. And thank you guys. We appreciate the support. It's always fun coming back and chatting with you. And I'm so glad that we're just all spectators in this crazy mess, because it is too crazy and too gross. So we'll see you soon. And all.